I will have to depart briefly around 10:30 to pick my roommate up from work.
Oh, that's okay. I've got to depart for like fucking 5 minutes.
There you go.
Oh wow, Clover, wow, Talon.
So
Listen, you wanted goals so badly, I gave you them. Oh no, one of my earbuds.
One of my goals is fuck you, DM. It's a deadly one. Anyways.
Yeah, maybe the encounter I planned
I can't
like
remember.
30 sessions away from you guys is coming today.
Why?
Why'd you plan that far ahead?
Because I know what's going to happen.
Do you? I don't.
You don't know what's gonna
main-
happen today?
Yeah, you know what? You want challenging, Bubble? I'll throw you into the main campaign goal quest line.
Sure. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'd actually probably give Bubble like a reason to fucking keep going.
Yes, please, 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 please. What did we even do last time?
Ace had a dream. Stick, what the fucking up shit. You guys talked to the headmaster dude and his cat.
Right.
And Ace really wanted to pet this cat. You guys kind of went off, did your own thing. Ace went to a class to hit on a lady and be like, have you ever shot a gun before?
That wasn't the purpose. All right.
And
the purpose
this girl was
to
like,
find
oh
out.
man, I don't know, man. You've already did the thing you want to do, so I don't think I can help you. And then Bubble attended diplomacy class and learned about some sort of diplomatic insult
and
thing.
I think I opened up being like, Richard, fuck you.
Who's Richard?
What?
Clover.
Sometimes Bubble looks into the veil.
Yeah. I may have gifted Clover, or not fucking Clover, fucking Bubble, a feature called Breaking the Fourth Wall. You can do it once per long rest. Clover did some breakdancing in the courtyard. And people were like, wow, that's so cool. You're a cool dude. You wanna go for drinks? And then Bubble was like, fuck class, I'm done with class, and saw some dude explode in the courtyard and get yelled at by his buddy.
Oh yeah.
And then Ace spoke to a fucking dork and was like, have you ever shot a gun before? And fucking end scene. Also, Clover, what do you mean by fucking your third goal?
Oh, I just think Clover needs to relax a bit, you know? Chill the fuck out.
I don't know how to measure this.
It's fine. That's literally only one of them is serious, and I was just like, okay, I'll write some other stuff down.
All right. If you accomplish this, I don't know how, but I don't think Clover is ever gonna chill out. Like you're just gonna fucking be stressed until you fucking throw up all your hairballs and die. Because of what I have planned for this campaign. Cat.
Remember last session when there was like a whole thing about Ace's sexuality?
Funny. I remember it being funny. I remember whatever I said being funny.
That's great.
Wait.
I tried to sex the headmaster. I gave him a playful wink, and you're like, I fucking crit failed.
And then,
what do you
know, God of Pride.
I don't have any destiny
God of
points.
Pride. What do you have to be proud of? Liking men?
Cringe, bro. That's cringe.
What do you rise and grind? What? On other men?
Rise and grind, fellow Sigma males.
Rise and grind on what? Other men? Huh?
Okay.
Hey, cats!
What's going
I will
on?
throw you around. You're cute and adorable, but you're...
Meow into the mic for me, and then you'll be blessed. No, you just get out of my headset. Yeah.
Gods be praised.
Ah.
So what's going on, DM? What's happening? Are we playing the thing?
No, we're just we're having a hangout sesh.
Okay.
DM is very lonely.
Yo,
Yeah,
good.
that's much shit
Yo,
going on.
big Sam,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, seriously.
Big
Anyways,
Sam.
yeah. Okay. Oh, haha. Something I haven't done is upload the new music and import the new music. Okay, Kat. I don't know what you're licking off my pants, but I just got off work. It probably ain't good.
I would do this in real life.
Okay. Sorry, this fucking cat.
Do you guys
You know,
like
I
my
don't
copy
care
pasta?
about your 3 kisses. Ah!
Yeah, I
Before
saw
you
it. It's pretty funny.
fucking go savage, bitch.
Sorry, being funny in general. My bad.
All good. Honestly, I'm not strict at all, as you know, but I'm not even
Love
strict with
the
myself.
Sonic voice actors so much. I don't even play like Sonic games, but I just enjoy the voice actors so much.
It's chili dog.
Is that not working? What the fuck? Okay. Alright. So yeah, last we left off, Clover was in the, what did I fucking call it? But the common building, drinking with some people. Ace is in the same common building at a different table with a half orc nerd. And Bubble is just walking around and in between classes. The fuck we doing? Who fucking knows?
I assumed you knew. You were the dungeon master.
Yeah.
Not even the dungeon master knows. God is only watching at this point. So.
Did the DM just drop the reins?
Hmm?
The DM just dropped the reins. Someone picked him up.
Oh, no.
Possibly. So yeah, last we left off, you were like, have you ever shot a gun?
Oh. I assumed
no.
that we were
What?
cutting back to the... What do you call it?
Coming back to what?
I think I meant to fade out and then, like, go back to my room because I was, like, getting ready to start the next day, I think, right? I wasn't actually planning on continuing that conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're just fucking cutting to we could cut to the next day. Yeah, you guys, just continue on with your conversations, hanging out in the common room. Bubble, I don't know if you had anything to do that day other than attend a class and just fucking
Go to class.
stick
Get
around.
education.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys just had a relaxing day of just hanging out and doing your own thing and not having a real goal in mind. Richard, did you send me the new goal?
At one point, I believe I put it in the notes. I didn't send it to you. Sorry.
Alright, so Clover, you currently have the key to Styx's room. Are you going to Styx's room or are you going back to the Wobbling Wizard? Where are you staying?
I mean, a free room's a free room, but at the same time, he's like, oh, bad energy in that room, but whatever. So yeah, Clover will continue to
Oh my God,
sleep
I'm
in
super
Stick's
sorry,
room
Scout.
unless the staff come up and are just like, give us the key back or whatever. And
Alright.
I don't think he cleaned it up the night before, so he'll probably like do that a bit.
Yeah, so as you're cleaning, you're mainly tidying up all the thrown sheets as well as like I think Ace already took all the papers.
Yeah. Oh, right. That's what I was gonna do.
But
I think last time I left off, I went back to my room and spent, like, the night rearranging the book so that I had, like, a thing to, like, hold on to.
You did that the night
You're a
prior
river
to this
boy.
day.
Did
Left
I?
off.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, like after your meeting, you kind of did that. So yeah, you go around to clean up the mess that was left the night prior. There are still scorch marks on the bedding. There's a couple of like burnt holes in it. And there's scorch marks on the walls, or in the wall behind his bed. But yeah, you can almost make it look like the way it was before. Yeah, and I guess you just kind of go to bed in the other bed, not the scorched ones.
Yeah, I cast Tiny Hut again. That's very important for Clover's well-being. And he does what I do if like there's something in the room I don't like. You just turn away from it, and if you can't see it, then the monsters can't get you. So that's the logic he's using. He's just like, I'm gonna stare at the wall, and I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut, and nothing can get me here.
Finally, safety eternally.
All right, and as you go to bed, can you make me a charisma save?
That's scary. Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be scary. Ace is secret
Me?
notes. Sorry, no, I'm just like trying to find that one goal you had.
Ah, yes.
Which we didn't go over, but you all know your goals. We'll just say they're all private, and I've got them all written down. All right. So yeah, Clover, you're able to sleep quite soundly. Honestly, though you went to bed anxiously, and it took you a while to fall asleep, you had pretty much a decent dream considering. Probably dreaming about what home was like. Memories of home and your mom's and everything. Just like memories, like probably like running around, playing, coming home to like freshly baked cookies. I don't know what your mom's did, but something like that. Ace, you had something to do before you went to bed?
What time of day is it? It's like nighttime?
Yeah, we skipped over the day that you met Rourke. But we're just at the night as you guys are settling off to bed.
Somewhere like right after I finished class, I would have went out. I don't know where I would find the thing I'm looking for, but yeah, I want to find a violin, or as Ace would call it, a fiddle.
A fiddle?
Yeah.
All right. So as you recall, attached just on the outskirts, or like outside of the campus, there is a city. I assume you would probably walk out there, because I don't know if I don't know if you've seen any shops around the campus area. Would you like to make an investigation or a perception check while you're off walking around looking for the stuff?
I would love to. 11. It's not great. I got an 11.
All right. So as
Yeah, my boy.
Yeah, you walk into a lamppost.
yeah, as you're walking around, you're looking pretty hard because you're actually searching for it, and you're struggling a little bit. You may be a little bit impatient with yourself as you've walked these streets before a couple of times before heading to the campus, and as your pride starts to take over of your you continue walking, you're not quite paying attention, and you bump into a fella.
What does this fella look like?
He's shorter than you. He has blonde hair, and you kind of like just pushed him off to the side, and you took like a couple of steps forward. His back is towards you, and he kind of like grumbles as like he like stabilizes himself in front of you, and he like under his breath is like, "Fuck, watch where you're going, bud."
Sorry, partner, I didn't see there. You happen to know where I can buy an instrument?
An instrument.
Yeah, I forgot mine at home, and seeing as I've been in the area for a while, wouldn't mind picking it back up.
I have no idea on any instruments.
Does this guy, like, do I recognize him at all? Have I seen him before?
No, I don't even it won't even make you do a roll. You haven't seen him before. But he's looking at you. He's angry. He's a little bit peeved that you bumped into him. He was taken aback.
Is he angry enough to, like, cause me harm? Or is he just, like, peeved?
Do you want to insight that?
Yeah, I do. 20.
Oh, damn. Yeah, no, he's just peeved that you bumped into him, but he seems harmless. Hey, cat, I don't know what the fuck you're clicking. Fucking stepping on my keyboard, bitch.
P clicker.
But yeah, he's just standing there. He's just grumbling. He's like, oh, well, just find it yourself. As he like just kind of walks in a different direction than what he was going. He just at like a fast pace.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
cat,
just
can you stop?
carry on then.
All right. Yeah. So after that encounter, as you're walking around, it does take you time because you're kind of thrown off that encounter, but you stumble across the wobbling wizard and like, oh wait, I've been here before, and just down the block, you're able to find a small little general store.
Huh. Okay, yeah. You said it's just down the block from the Wobbling Lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just go in.
Oh my god, cat! I'm just.
I mean, I'd look around first to just make sure there's like, I'm not being followed. Perhaps. Who knows? That guy seemed interesting.
Everybody's out to kill you, Ace. Don't you know?
You want to make a fuck? What is that? Like a perception or?
Probably perception.
Yeah.
Oh, good. 8. Fucking great, awesome. But why do I roll? God damn it.
You roll to feel alive.
I
No
assume I
matter
don't.
which side you
I assume
die.
I don't see
No,
anything.
yeah, no, you don't see anything before you go into the store, or as you're standing outside the store.
I'm sure that won't have any bad things. Yeah, do I see any instruments when I go into the store?
Yeah, you walk around. It does take you a lot of time because apparently your perception's pretty bad today. I don't know if you're distracted or what. But yeah, they've got a variety of cheap little instruments, but you can tell they're not specialized in the field.
Okay. Do I see a fiddle?
You see a man who's fit as a fiddle.
Yeah, you see a man who's fit as a fiddle. High or low?
What?
High or low?
What does that mean?
Means pick a side of the coin.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
So,
Nice.
you're looking at the instruments, and it seems that they have not a fiddle. They do have a flute. They've got like teeny tiny drums, and like a couple of like just small instruments. But you cannot find a fiddle.
It's bullshit, Vinny. Don't lie to me.
What do you mean?
I can. I see it. It's on the wall. I pick it
On the
up. I
wall?
start playing it.
Okay, so
Things haven't taken
you grab something off the wall and you start playing it.
Hello.
It's got some strings, but it's just some sort of garment.
Okay. I go home. I don't know. Fuck.
You go home.
No, before I go home, do I see a worker there? Possibly an owner of this store?
I see an underpaid teenager.
Yeah, do you want to?
Yell
This
at an
I actually
underpaid
need you to make
teenager.
a perception or
Ace would never do
investigate.
that, right?
Ace seems like the man who would yell at
14.
an underpaid teenager if they don't have the item he wants in stock.
Yeah. Fucking sicking you. Stop. Anyways, yeah, just barely. You do see like the top of like some hairs, like the top of a head, behind the counter. Just like kind of walking along, bobbing along.
Excuse me? Hello?
Yeah, just 1 second. And then
What the fuck? Catch you at a bad time?
no, I was just doing some inventory. And then this I will lock you up in the bathroom. Can you stop?
Please don't.
My God, I can't go back.
You see him talk
Don't take me back
talk
there.
off to the side and yell at the air as he's walking around in the middle of his speech. And he's like, "Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, no, I was just doing inventory. And around the corner, this halfling guy comes around. He seems all rightly dressed. You probably from where you're from, you think he's like dressed pretty highly, or like pretty nicely. Yeah.
Okay. Son, I'm looking for a fiddle. You know, like a violin.
Fiddle.
There ain't no
Oh.
sawbones.
Oh, fucking stop it! He says as he
Excuse me?
he's like, wait, no. Anyways, a violin. I unfortunately I don't have any in stock. I don't normally carry those kinds of items. I very limited. I think there's a little instrument shop. You're probably let's see. I think it was a couple of streets away. What do you think? Can you stop? I'm gonna lock you up again. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's
Please
definitely
don't.
down the street.
You know the name of the shop.
I think it's called the lore. As I roll, I think it has something to do with Lorelei. I don't know the exact name of the shop.
All right, thank you.
I am sick and tired of your shit.
I put
He's like, excuse me, sir, I'll be right back.
I put 5 silver pieces on the counter for his help and fun times, and then I leave looking for Lorelei something or other.
Fun times
Fun times.
with another man.
Oh my god.
I mean, he told me that he locked me up, so maybe. Do you like my creation?
I guess you're putting a bit of a down payment.
Do you like my creation?
All right, sorry.
What's your
What creation?
I'll
My bee.
actually be right back. I'll actually be right back.
coloring? Oh, your bee. Oh, it's
What?
a big bee.
What?
What happened?
Look at his legs. My legs. His legs are great. Don't ask you what's wrong with the head. I don't know.
What legs? I can't see anything.
You don't like
on...
you don't like my bee?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Where is...
Below in the white space.
I don't see anything.
There's a bee.
I just see my Spamaton drawing.
Right down here. Spamaton.
Or Spamton. Sorry, I always read his name as Spamaton.
Spamaton?
Yeah, like Metaton, but with spam.
Spamaton Neo.
Yeah, that's how I read it, and then I heard people saying Spamton, and I was like, oh, is it Spamton?
You appear to like religiously not know how to say names.
It's not that I don't know how to say them, it's that I misread them. I read really fast, and that makes me misread things.
I love the smile. I made it like I swear I wasn't trying to go for like scary, but like something with his teeth, like the way they
kind of fucking twisted about this.
the,
Something's kind of fucked
the
up.
way they
Richard,
slant.
Must we institutionalize you?
Do
One
y'all
sec.
see a different map from me? Because I only see the
Try
pink forest.
refreshing.
I did.
What are you looking at?
See the what?
I'm looking at the pink forest.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, you're lost. Bye.
Are you in a wrong Roll20?
No, I'm in the right one. I'm in Asylum's Equivocations.
No. That's Asylum's equivocation. We need Elysium's equivocation.
No, you need to turn left.
I told you. I misread things.
It's not fine.
Oh, what the fuck? That looks like something you'd see in a bad horror game.
Thanks.
Or maybe
Like
a
the ones
really
with like the really
good
long
one.
hallways.
Or maybe like a good one, right?
No.
No.
Thanks.
No.
Appreciate it.
Youth.
B, I have another me misunderstanding JoJo thing to tell you about.
Oh, Christ.
So the only character I really know is Kakyoin, because that's the one that...
Sorry.
Yeah, because that's like my friend's favorite character, so they send Kakyoin stuff, and so I'm like, okay, that's Kakyoin.
They send you.
But then one time, they sent Kakyoin with their stand, which I have a
Oh,
vague
green?
understanding of those now. Yeah, green bitch.
What did you call?
But I didn't know.
Did you call them Hero Font?
No. They didn't tell me the name, so I just was like, I called it a liquid lizard, and that's what they changed my name to in the Discord now.
That's funny.
He just looked like a weird, like, I was just like, who is this weird green liquid lizard man? And they were like,
I don't know where you're getting lizard. I get liquid, but like liquid bug guy because he's got the bug eyes. But why lizard? Is it because he looks like a reptile from fucking Mortal Kombat?
I guess? I don't know. Like, the bug eye. Here, let me stare at him again.
Alright.
Emerald.
Stare at Kakyoin as long as you want.
There we go. What's... Yeah, I don't know why I got lizard. Oh, it was because he had weird... They showed, like, weird feet.
Huh?
Like, he had weird, like, extendy feet.
Stop looking at
And
his
I thought
feet.
they looked like... No, like I don't know. I guess it was like one specific scene because he doesn't look like he has those all the time.
Yeah, he's mostly just a floating mass.
Yeah, but he had like I don't know.
I know
To me,
what
they
you're
look like
talking
lizard
about.
feet, and so I was just like, liquid lizard man. And see, now that they started like referring to me as like if they're talking,
Liquid.
yeah, they're just like liquid lizard. What do you think?
Liquid.
And so now, despite never seeing JoJo, I have an attachment to this fucking green blob that I don't know anything
Physical
about.
attachment to that green blob. Don't get too attached to Kakyoin, or at the very least, don't get too attached to the center mass of Kakyoin.
Oh no! What's that one bitch's name from Hanako?
What?
Hang
Hanako?
on. No, there was like this one anime they made me watch, Hanako, and there was this one ghost that I got really attached to, and then they fucking like became a donut. Like they got a hole punched through their stomach.
Oh,
And now I'm just like
is this Madoka Magica?
What's his name though? No. Characters. I can't.
Guys, he's
Get
holding a
words.
violin.
Alright, sorry about that.
Look at my beat.
What?
My bee's holding a
Oh,
violin.
really?
Richard is showing you his art. Please say you're proud.
Ah!
So proud. You get inspiration.
Sick.
I'm just kidding. No.
Fuck!
What is Sorry, bud. Everyone else has been doing art and I didn't give them. Actually, that's actually pretty good.
We do fucked up things all the time when nobody's looking. I never get inspiration. for that.
Mitsuba! That's the bitch, Mitsuba.
Wait,
She turns into a
Bubble,
donut.
you had inspiration. I don't think you have used it yet.
No, I haven't. I haven't really had a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't heard that.
So what do I see at Lorelei's?
Yeah, I also haven't used mine.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, we realized that I'm not on the same map as them. I'm still looking at Pink Forest.
You're still in the fucking pink forest?
I've been there since last session. I didn't know that the maps
Sorry.
had changed. Why is he so big?
Excellent one.
What?
He's a
I
colossal creature.
No, I hate that.
But yeah,
love it.
sorry.
It's beautiful.
That would have been faster. I totally forgot that
It's okay.
they came by, and I totally ignored them that they were here when they came to drop off the stuff. So I was like, oh shit, they were probably here a while ago.
It gave me
They
time
were.
to draw my violin.
And then yeah, they were like, oh yeah, so I put it in a corner. I don't know if I had the right house. I'm like, I don't know if you had the right house either. I can't fucking find it. It took me a while to find where they put it. And I'm like, you said the front door. Where the hell did you put it? Put it behind a fucking tree. And I'm like, dude, the fuck? Okay, but I found it. Now the cat can finally eat.
Hope he
Oh.
popped off.
Alright, but yeah, when you walk into Lorelei's, so sorry, I was supposed to think of another L word and I did not.
Lamentation. Laurels.
Lorelei's.
Leviticus.
Levin. Dmitri Levin. From
Levitications.
the book Dostoevsky's The Three Brothers, or no, the Brothers
Is
Karamazov.
Dostoevsky the Russian author who wrote that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, y'all are sick.
He wrote a lot of really cool
Lolita?
books, right?
Was he the author of Lolita?
No, that was Nabokov. Lolita's a
Oh,
great
okay.
book.
Cause fuck you guys. It's called Lorelei's SoundCloud.
Okay. I don't have any jokes.
I'm gonna murder this bitch. Hi, are you Lorelei? I pull out my gun. You think I could get in trouble for
Yes.
murdering Lorelei?
Yes.
Yeah, would you like to make an intimidation? and an initiation.
Man, I'm gonna ruin this session. I'm so fucking ready. Alright, so I go into Lorelei's
Come on, man, don't
SoundCloud.
do it. No.
I go
Come
into
on,
Lorelei's
man.
SoundCloud. What does it look like?
You go to Lorelei's SoundCloud. It's actually pretty decent. There's actually a lot of floor space. It's pretty neat and tidy. There's a couple of tables that have like smaller stands on top of the tables for the smaller instruments. There's a bunch of bigger instruments towards the wall, and they're all organized and by size and by type. And off to the right, there's this beautiful, beautiful grand piano.
I sit at it.
You sit at the piano?
Yes.
Me to the moon. You know?
Are you just
Does
sitting
Ace
at
do
the
that?
piano?
Can Ace
I sit
bring
at the
you song?
piano for a
Ace-
moment, and I think back to a memory, and I start to play a very simple sounding tune. It shifts from a minor to a major chord, and I start singing in an accent that no one recognizes, a language that no one speaks here. He drops his accent, and
You're fucking god. French.
What's the language, my good sir? You can
it's
DM it, or if you want to keep it secret, I don't know.
yeah. I'll DM it to you.
And while you're doing that, would you also like to make a performance roll?
See how bad I can hold this piano.
You said a performance roll.
Yes, a performance.
I have a +2, so this is gonna be terrible.
Oh, come on. It's 5% chance of everything.
13? That's not terrible.
It's above average.
How does the piano sound? Is it a good piano?
It's one of those newfangled electronic pianos.
It's one of those shitty pianos that you find that aren't fucking tuned even a little bit at like a car show. Sorry, I have a very specific memory.
It's
So,
a kid piano.
it's not bad. So as you're like playing the notes, you start off simple, and you can feel the difference of the keys in like how heavy these keys actually feel against your fingers. So you're probably staying at simple level, nothing too fancy for your performance. But yeah, it's smooth. It's like, even though it's a stringed instrument, it sounds pretty solid and wooden, like, you know, like an oaky kind of like sound, if that makes sense for a grand piano, if you're picturing it.
Careful about that.
So it's not like, you know, a ridiculously high quality piano, it's just like a piano. It's been a while since Ace has seen a piano.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while. It's definitely like a better quality piano than what you've played back in the day.
You can tell by the way he's like hesitating on the chord progressions that he's not proficient with the instrument. He's only watched people play it before, but he recognizes that like he's very methodical in his approach to playing.
Yeah. And this woman with like this long straight like silvery hair comes out. She seems to be dressed in like quite fine clothes, like finer than the general keeps dude's clothes. And she walks up and she's like, "Oh, what a nice," I assume it's a gentle. What a nice gentle
it's a
song.
very floating, very like, I don't know. It has a very liquid melody where like it lags in some places and it catches up in others. and you can't tell whether or not Ace is playing to a rhythm or not, or whether he's just hitting keys.
Okay. So yeah. Oh, that's quite the interesting song piece you're doing there. Are you interested in the piano?
No, I'm actually looking for a fiddle. Yeah, just a fiddle. And you can tell he, in his like inflection, he looks kind of sad.
Can you describe what the fiddle is? Maybe I have something similar.
Yeah, it's about this big, and then he like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, puts it shoulder length, like 16, 17 inches, and it's got 4 strings, and yeah, I think you call it a violin.
Oh. Yeah, those are just right over here. So I've got this one that is, as she like walks you over, and she has a display of 3 different ones, and there's one of like a familiar looking, like an oaky wood,
Are there any
brown.
violins made out of the wood that would grow in the place where I came from?
Do you want to make a nature check? Or a
Ace owned one.
Ace
I
owned
don't.
one?
Yeah, he owned one before he left.
Alright.
He left it with the rest of his past, pretty much. He's starting to, fall back into old patterns because of the loss of Stick.
Yeah, so I'm not quite too sure what kind of wood your violin was, but the first one that she points out looks like a very common wood, and it's very familiar to you. You've probably seen it back home. You've seen it in like the other continents as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then she takes a couple of steps and takes you to another table with a different violin. And she's like, "So this one right here is quite nice. It's really sturdy, and the wood was gifted from the Crimson Covert. As you notice that just like the other one, it has a like a brown color to it, but you can see that it has more reddish hues, and it's very like saturated in
Do
the.
I know what the Crimson Covert is? Because I'm not familiar with that.
Would you like to make a history check? I don't know how or where you would hear it from, though. If you did.
13.
Yeah, so you remember vaguely of a folk tale back from home, probably like the one your mom told you about. There's like a few forests that are well known and are quite famous, but you probably can't like remember what those reasons were. But you probably think that this is the one famous forest in Drewidoa.
Ah.
And then if we step to this one, and you see in a display case with a few other instruments, there is this beautiful cat. How many times?
There's this beautiful cat.
There's this beautiful cat. There's this beautiful white violin, and the strings are like golden. If they're made out of gold, who knows? But they do take on a golden appearance. And yeah, it's just white with gold accents. But it's in a display case and it's locked behind glass. And she's like, "I'm not too sure what the quality you want or you're seeking of. But this one's our best quality violin. But it's a bit high up there for price.
What's the cost? And I look at her with like a pleading face, like
Yeah,
sort of like a, like I'll
When
cry
you're
if you
puppy dog
say it's
eyes?
too high. Yeah, I give her my puppy dog eyes essentially. It's a side of Ace that no one has seen in a very long time.
Yeah, it's a bit up there. It's uh, oh dear. Um, it's
That's the sound
currently
Ace is
going
making
for
as the kids start
150 gold.
Well, damn. And the other one, the Crimson Covert one.
Oh, that one. It's very beautiful. It's going for 70 gold.
God damn it. He like looks at the fucking floor and he's just like, it's time to get a job. Do you mind if I play it? Just
Uh,
before I leave.
yeah,
That way I can.
yes, the one that reigns from Crimson Covert. I'll gladly let you play it. Let me just grab you one of our
One of the bows, you mean?
one of the bows. Yeah, I was
Right. Thank you.
And she takes a couple of steps away, not too far. She kind of like goes around like a corner and like by another stand of instruments along like a cabinet or whatever. There's like an array of bows, and she picks one up that seems to be used, and she hands it over to you.
I take it. I pick up the Crimson Covert violin. I I take off my hat and I place it on a table close by, and you see his like combed back long hair. And I start to play a very, very sad song. It has it's
Go ahead.
it's a bit of history from his family. His mom was it was like her last song that she was able to play for him before passing. It has a name that he doesn't know, and it has lyrics that he doesn't know the meaning to, but he knows the words to it, and they're in what a player would know as like a Russian dialect, maybe Slavic. Uh, he plays for a little bit. I'll make a performance check to see how terrible it is. It's
But
probably
aren't you proficient?
I am proficient.
You can just use your proficiency thing.
Oh, so +5. Yeah. I didn't make a thing for it. So. And so it's passable. And I don't have the gold for this, but I think to myself after finishing the song.
You
How does she react to me playing?
yeah, so as you're playing, if you ever open your eyes while you're playing or whatever.
My eyes are literally closed. You could like burn the building down around me and I wouldn't realize it.
Okay, so
Oh, really?
as your eyes are closed and you're playing this very heartfelt tune, and though it's not able to come across quite well, it is recognizable to you. You're able to play it relatively decently. Like the tune is getting out there of what you remember. You can actually hear the lady start to hum along what the lyrics would have been, like the melody of the lyrics would have been.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that song? I was under the assumption no one even close to around here would know that song.
Oh, I'm surprised about yourself. It's just a common little song from home.
Where are you from?
No, don't worry about it. You wouldn't recognize where I'm from anyways, I bet. But just for that, how about 60 gold? I can knock that down a little bit.
Do you take payments? I only have 30 gold to my name. I'm a student at the college. I spend a lot of money on books and stuff. Well, I'm not as rich as I once was, but I'm hoping that changes. I can give you 30 now and 30 in a week. Is that alright?
I can probably make that work. Let me just go see if I have the papers for it. If you'd like to just go by that desk, and I'm just gonna quickly go to the back.
I take it with me and I play while I'm waiting. It's a different song. It's a bit upbeat, and it might sound a little familiar, because it's a very what's the term?
Wonderwall.
No, it's not Wonderwall. It's
no.
It's Wonderwall now.
It's The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Fuck it. Yeah, why not?
Oh.
Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Devil went down.
That's what he
to
plays.
Georgia?
That's
More like Devil went down on Georgia.
that's a song he learned from one of the bar people, probably.
Probably learned it from his boyfriend Lucifer.
Yeah. His sugar daddy.
Don't call him that.
That's what Warlocks are,
That's too
bitch.
close to the truth.
That's what Warlocks are.
We can't be this mean to Ace. We have to be a little kinder. Ace,
Oh yes, I'm so sorry.
we
That was too
support
much.
you whenever you come out.
Don't make me cry, guys. This hurts. Ace is showing his feelings for the first time. All right.
Yeah, we
for
will
who?
support whatever
Men?
his feelings are.
Well, there's a woman in front of me.
Ace wants to
You
cry.
can exist around women while still being gay.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, bitch.
I don't know. Have you
I
ever
have-
existed?
I have 30 gold on the table in front of me, by the way. Like, I put that there before I started playing.
Yeah, she only takes like a short moment in the back, and then she comes back around and has like some really high quality fancy paper with her.
Oh.
And it looks like she has already written out the agreement, and there's a couple of lines, and she's already signed the name Lorelei on one of the lines, and hands you a little pin, and is
like a writing utensil.
like a pin. She's like, if you would be able to sign your name here, I trust that you would come back with the rest of the money, but just for insurance purposes, I kind of need this little contract written up in, well,
In blood.
Ace, you need to get like a friends or hobbies that aren't demons.
Yeah.
I adjust my hat on my head. I place my hand on the document. I take the pen, and I say, in a deep breath, "Don't worry, my word's as good as law." And I sign it.
That I am.
I feel like Ace. I wouldn't be surprised if Ace had some internalized homophobia going on.
Completely different topic.
What is going
and
on?
then you see her with her
We're
bloody finger,
headcaning about your
as
character.
she had forgotten. You see her rub her index finger on her thumb, and then right in the middle of the page, she presses down like her thumb fingerprint into the center, and then she like puts her hand out as in like, okay, now it's your turn to do the same.
I do that.
Yeah. Okay. And as you do that, you see both the names and the fingerprints start to shimmer with a like golden light, and then you as the shimmer fades, you see the um, what was once red blood um, go in, and it's now just a black. And as soon as, like, it looks like black ink. And as soon as that's finished, she rolls up the paper and ties it with a special ribbon. And she's like, okay, yes, so I'll take that. And she grabs the 30 gold that you left on the table. And she's like, okay, well, yeah, the fiddle is yours, or like the fiddle as you call it. Um, I do hope
I
to see
still
you
call
again
it
with
fiddle.
the rest of the payment.
I have a plan for that. I promise. I'll come back in a week's time. I'll have that to you.
All right, that sounds good to me. And hopefully by the next time you come by,
I have a
mess with
question.
that song.
I have a question.
Hmm?
What's a SoundCloud?
It's like a it's a little embarrassing, but I used to be in this club, and like in an academic club when I was studying bardship, and the it was called the SoundCloud Club. So I just kind of pasted off that. It's like a little reminiscence of home.
And he leans in. Where is home? My mom was from out of town, and she's the only person I know of that even could understand the lyrics of that song. And you seem like the type that knows a little bit about that. So, where are you from?
It doesn't matter where I'm from. It's probably
Can I roll a persuasion check?
okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
19.
if maybe your mother is from the same place, I have no idea, but you definitely don't look like you're from there. Um, I highly doubt you've heard about it, but if I just pull it up. Oh, I'm from a place called Akuzev.
Heck is that?
Akuzev.
He takes a moment to
But
ponder this.
you did not hear that from me.
Do I know anything about Akazeth?
Would you like to make a history or religion check?
Oh shit! I
Is it
gotta.
A-K-U-Z-E?
I'll be right back.
Cool. Sorry, you said history or religion?
History or religion?
Crit. Fuck yeah.
So you haven't heard of anything about Akuzev?
So it's a lie?
That is up to your interpretation.
Can I roll an insight?
You can try, yeah.
I hate this game.
Oh yeah,
Got
she's
a
totally
7.
lying.
I hate you so much. Vinny, why? I crit
She is
my
lying.
history check.
For all you, this sounds like a made-up place. You've never heard of it before. You're like, you know, I remember my geography. I've never heard a place called Akuzev, and so you highly believe she's lying.
Now, I know a thing or two about places and people coming from them, and well, never heard of a place called Akazeth.
Yeah, I expected so. There's not many of us around here that are from there.
Makes me a
But
little
that-
uncomfortable considering I am a bounty hunter. Yeah, he says that in like a lowered voice. Where is Akazeth?
A place that you probably will never go. And if you do go, it... I...
Can I roll another
That's just-
insight about how she feels about Akazeth?
You could.
10, maybe?
So... You can't tell if she has good or bad feelings about Akuzeth, but you can tell that she is unsure of if she should say anything about the place.
Okay. I take mental note of this, and I think, perhaps later. And she's more willing after I paid her the money I owe. And then I say, maybe we can talk about it over some dinner after I pay my dues. And he picks up the violin and prepares to leave. He looks back at her if she has any closing remarks.
Yeah, quite possibly, but... Sorry, wait, fuck. Out of character. Sorry, what did you just say? You'll probably get to hear more about it.
Oh yeah, I
if you
said
do
I'll
graduate.
probably get to hear more about it after, if she would, be so inclined as to join me for dinner after I pay her back in full in the future.
You can't hide from the truth, Ace.
What's
You
the
can't
truth?
just keep flirting with women to try and convince us you're not gay.
Ace isn't gay. He's bi.
She giggles, right? And she's like, yeah, quite possibly, if I'm feeling up to such an event. And then she winks and she sees her going out.
I rolled a 12 in my persuasion check. I don't know if that's enough. But Ace leaves. And hopefully...
Yeah, you leave with the quite possibly.
Yeah. And I travel back to my room. Or back to the university, unless anyone else has anything. Actually, hold on one sec. Did the bounty board from last session, I forget, something was said about a bounty board. I forget where it was or what it was. Rourke told me about it.
All right, a job board, and Rourke told you about it, yeah? Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, so you'd remember it's in the common building.
Okay. Yeah, I'd visit that first, then go back to my room, or go back to the common room to see if there's any of my party in there. But yeah.
So about what time do you go to the common room?
I
I'd
figured
say
the violin
for like
stuff.
an hour or two.
Yeah, the
in
violin
town.
stuff probably happened around 5 or 6, and then I'd get back around 7 or 8.
Okay. So
Very
the sun is
emotional.
starting to set. Yeah, the sun is starting to set by the time you walk in.
Did I get a carrying case with the violin? I'm sorry. Like a case so it doesn't get fucked in transit?
High or low?
Shit. Low.
You did get a carrying case.
Fuck yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright. I'm not too sure what Bubble does during the day or what Clover does during the day.
I think
Around like 8 p.m.-ish.
Bubbles AFK, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. He's probably in the library looking at fucking spells.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Clover would be hanging out in the room much. You know, bad vibes. So, he'd either be working on stuff for himself, maybe out performing if he can, or just sitting at a table, cutting parchment strips and folding little stars.
Folding little stars.
Wait, is
I fold-
this Talon or?
Nah, if I fold stars, he folds stars. That's how this works.
Accurate.
So You can choose one of the three.
If it's later in the day, he's probably just like sitting at a table, chill.
Okay. We'll go with that. And because we went with that, you miss out on a chance to make money. But
Aww.
I have money. I have 70 gold. Unlike
Really?
some people. Yeah, I have like 73 gold, I think. Ooh, 78. And then a couple of silver and copper pieces.
I have 16 silver and 2 copper to my name. We need to go kill some shit so I can get some money.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing fine.
How much gold you got?
yeah, so
I told you, 78.
I guess for killing Clover, this session is gonna
PvP! I'd kick her ass. Or his
No,
ass.
his
Sorry.
ass.
Sorry.
Get your genders
I
right
can
for
kick
Clover.
your ass. I don't
Gender
know
swapped characters are always so difficult for me to realize. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, really?
What did I find at
Oh.
the bounty board?
So, bounty board. Let me just pull up my phone because I have my notes on my
So
phone.
fucking
Sorry,
excited! Adventure! Yeah!
Yeah, adventure! I have things prepped for this. But all my prep stuff is all in random shit. Oh shit. Fuck. Hey, it's not in that one. I know I wrote this down somewhere, and if it was on a receipt, am I gonna have a
A
nice
receipt?
day?
Excuse me?
Sorry, yeah, so I have
Great
a binder, I have a notebook, I have my phone, and I also have receipt paper because I work in a restaurant. So when I have ideas and I have none of my others like stuff done, or like stuff available to me, I just roll out some receipt paper and I write my notes there. So,
I'm on my
Provide
4th
napkin
whiskey
for
sour. Feeling it a little bit. And I'm hoping that you guys don't notice it too much, but it helps me get into character for Ace, ironically. Because Ace doesn't drink, but I feel like Western people always drink. It's weird.
alrighty. Bam. Okay, that's prep for
Isn't that like
the
core
quest.
mechanic in Red Dead
Oh, wait.
Redemption?
Aha! Aha! Okay.
What, Talon?
I
Is it
found...
like drinking a core mechanic in Red Dead?
I think it like reduces health but gives you dead eye or something like that.
Yeah. Because I
So,
watched my sister play that on
Quests.
Quests. Okay, now I actually have to pull up the locations. I didn't actually pull up the locations.
Did you like my scene, Talon? My violin scene? Was that cool?
No.
Who the fuck's honking outside my
No,
fucking
it
house?
was good. I like
I don't want Ace to be a one-note character. I feel like he's becoming the dad who's always angry about everything, and I don't like that at all. So I'm gonna make him emotional and sort of normal.
normal. Alright.
He's very maladjusted. He had a
here's
difficult
the thing.
childhood.
A lot of my characters are the same. They all have an anxiety disorder because I don't know how to turn mine off. So I'm just
Oh.
like, okay, you all have to have this, I guess. So
Well,
I'm never gonna judge someone for having like a one-note character because it's just like, same bitch.
Oh, good. So,
uh-oh.
there is a few quests on the board.
I'm so
There
fucking excited
is.
you don't even know.
A quest to assist the research and development part side of both the academy and the military. It says to sorry. There it is. To travel to the panoramic woods to gather resources for potions.
Ew.
It also mentions there's a hard difficulty, like really extreme difficulty. It's literally has in red recommended for
Recommended
master
level.
classes.
Recommended level 9 and above.
Recommended for master classes, but it says investigate Tistria's field into where it would be safe to travel and to set up a path to different settlements. And then the last one
Do I know who Tistrius is?
is Tistria.
Yeah. Is that a location?
Do you want to make a history or a religion check? This will change the information you get on the roll.
19.
All right, so if you remember to like 8 sessions ago, you guys, while traveling from like to Rish, from where the fuck were you guys? I think you guys were in Aerith, and you were heading to Irith and like Rish and all that. You went on a main trail that actually went around this large open field, and it was known as Tistria's Field. And then the last
And that's
quest.
wait. So the quest for that was like finding information about Tistrius field.
Investigate Tistria's Field to find a safe path that could be built from settlement to settlement through the field.
Okay.
And it said in large, bold, red letters, recommended for masterclass adventurers. And then the last quest on there is travel to Crimson Covert and assist the village and the god with the high activity of monsters in that location.
Assist God with high creature activity. In where? Sorry.
In the Crimson Covert.
We need to go there.
That is where your violin is from.
I like that one personally.
All right.
Then
So as
the R&D one was for the school, like the university.
Sorry?
And the R&D one was for what exactly?
The R&D, like
The first one.
the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like the resources for potions.
So the R&D was for just resource gathering.
Yeah. So the first one was going to the panoramic woods to gather resources, and this was to assist both the academy and the military. The Tistria's Field, it specifically mentions like that it's like a military class quest, and or like a military and like government issued quest. And then the Crimson Covert one is issued by both the academy and approved by the guardian of Crimson Covert.
Do I know anything about the panoramic woods?
I don't know how you would know about it. You could roll a history or a... I would say a history check.
11.
Alright, yeah, there's like... You've probably heard like folk tales from here and there, but you're like, they're probably just like small little stories, like it never like had any meaning to you. But you've probably heard of it, but you don't know anything about it.
Okay.
It's located in Draywadoa.
And it said high creature activity or whatever. Like
High creature
third one?
activity in the Crimson Covert.
Yeah. It didn't mention any particulars, though.
Yeah, if you, I was gonna say, once that has caught your eye, and you look at it a bit further and study it, when you, like, would have learned, like, who issued it, you would also see... anyone who takes this quest, will be rewarded for like gathering parts of the monster and bringing it back to the quest board, or like the quest desk. But you're rewarded 5 silver pieces for each blue branded bee stinger and 3 silver pieces for each pair of bat wings that you are able to retrieve and bring back.
Oh, for blue branded singers and bat wings?
Blue branded bee stingers and bat wings.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'd head back to common room then, if that's there. If there's anyone around, like...
Yeah, so while you were looking at the quest board, you can hear a lot of activity going on in the cafeteria area. And there's like a couple of people sitting on like the couches. Like when you enter, it's to the left that the quest board and the quest desk is. To the right, there's just like a bunch of like couches and coffee tables just for like a chill setting. And behind the door, you can hear a lot of activity come in from the cafeteria, like all the tables and whatnot.
Cool. Yeah, do you know when 6 is going to be back? I wanted to, like, gather the company and go on about, figuring out which one we want to do.
I heard Six's voice, did I not? Like earlier? I don't know if he popped in or what.
Who knows?
Six, are you back? Six. My buddy old pal.
I think he's probably...
He's obviously gone, because he would probably not respond well to buddy old pal.
I'd like to perform...
They said that they had to pick up their friend, so that's probably what they're doing.
I'd like to... Do I know, like... I'm not a bard, but I'm curious if I could busk for money with my proficiency in violin.
If
Is
you
that a
can play
thing?
an instrument, you can busk for money. It just depends on how good you do.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know a good
so-
place?
Oh, I was gonna go over. Sorry. Yeah. Question. Yeah. Ace, you probably could figure like, if anyone else can perform, I could probably perform. Talon, did you mention something? You kind of were like overspoken.
Yeah, sorry, I went mute to go get my compression gloves because my fingers were hurting.
I probably went to go find Talon.
Over.
Or yeah, Clever.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Clover
but that's all
probably,
you said?
just like sitting at the table, like I said.
The table in the common room? Or...
Yeah, just a table.
And folding stars.
Yeah, the parchment.
I have a weirdly
He
shaped...
cut the parchment into strips with his claws. I have decided this. This is something he does now.
And flaws.
Yeah, like that's how he like gets the paper strips. Cause like you have to buy the paper strips like pre-cut, but they obviously wouldn't sell that in this world. So he just has pieces of like just normal parchment that he cuts into strips.
Okay. Yeah, so Clover is sitting at a table by himself and just playing with paper.
I stand by the door for a minute, and I just I watch them do the...
He seems entertained with himself making these little stuff.
I look around the room. Do I see Rourke?
Wow, you ask a lot of questions, Richard. High or low?
So
God.
many questions.
Low.
You do see Rourke.
Is the room crowded? How big is the
The
common
room-
room? What does it look like? Sorry.
The common room is pretty large, so you would have came from like a lower ceiling. Like it was still pretty high ceiling for like the lobby room area. But as soon as you go through the doors, the ceiling gets like half the floor higher. Like it's high ceilings. There's like cheap looking chandeliers that light up the room. There's about like 10 tables, 10 long tables on both the right and the left side, and they each can seat probably like 15 people on each side of the table, kind of deal.
This is a much
And then,
bigger
like-
room than I thought it was.
It's a pretty large room. Towards the back, there is kind of like there's a wall, but in the wall there's like this little cutout. And you can see workers back there, and they're like, there's like, you can see like food's coming up, drinks are coming up, drinks are being made, stuff like that back there. And then there's like a couple of doors that kind of say like staff only. And I would have said that, I should say, out in the lobby room there is a staircase on the left side. I'll sketch it to give you a better idea later.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Do I know what the staircase leads to?
you don't know where the staircase leads you.
Okay.
I've never been up there before.
So I'm in the common room. I see Rourke on the left side, you said? And then Clover's just sitting where?
Yeah, Clover's, I think the way I placed him when he went in with the group, was like the second or third table on the right. And then you see Rourke, at the first table at the very far end, just by himself on the left. But then there's
Yeah.
like a few tables on the left further down that have like, they're like full of people drinking and eating and
Poor guy.
cheering. And
Poor guy. Fucking scene. Alright, I walk
but he seems
around
content to-
I walk around the like left side of the room, and I like hook around to Rourke, and I say hi, and I introduce myself. And you know,
Oh.
how you doing, buddy? Missed you.
Oh, it's you, William. It's good to see you again.
Only my mother called me William. Call me Ace, it's cool.
Ace? I'm sorry, you said it's cooler?
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. I thought my mic died. I thought my Discord died.
Oh, Ace? Oh, that's a little bit easier to say.
Figured. Yeah, most people think that. Yeah, only, he thinks back to the time where Lucifer called him William. Yeah, only my mother and, well, some other people call me Ace. Or call me William, but you should call me Ace.
Only my mother and my boyfriend call me William.
Only my mother and my magic daddy gets to call me William.
Hey, how's your day, buddy? I pat him on the shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
You see he's like actually like thrown off, and he like as you go to like hit him like on the back, like to pat him on the back, you actually kind of like push him forward a little bit.
I just like, you know, harshly rub his like top right shoulder. I imagine him standing like at the foot of the table.
Oh, he's sitting.
Yeah.
But yeah, like okay, and then when you like go to like roughly like rub his shoulder or whatever, you see him like like sway back and forth as you're like practically like shaking him up with the brute force.
He's like, oh. You know, it's a pretty. It's been a good day. I walked around campus and I saw some really cool things. I saw some pretty flowers. I even sketched them.
And then he like flips open to a page, and like you see that he's actually a pretty good artist.
Wow.
And there's just like a bed of flowers just drawn up.
You're a pretty good artist.
Oh, you think so? That's the first time I've heard someone say that.
So,
I don't know what to say.
you doing anything? You busy?
Oh, no, not really. I just kind of just stuck around doing my own thing and why? What's up?
I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine. Clover, his name is.
You bring worker with me.
I don't remember a Clover in the Coliseum battles.
Yeah, they're a bit of a uninitiated.
No.
Not part of the cult yet.
He's not into the academy.
He's right here in the common room. I'd just like you to walk over and I'll introduce you to him.
Okay.
And you see him stand up, and he's actually kind of tall. He's I don't know how tall you are, Ace.
I'm like 5'11", a little bit below 6.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, he's taller than you.
I'm used to this. This is okay.
He's like a few he's like a few inches taller. But he stands up, and like he's taller than you, but you kind of like probably it's unexpected because he's such a slim build, and he's a like scraggly little dork. And you're like, oh, you probably look down upon him so like enough that you're like, oh.
Ace actually doesn't think that highly of himself. I mean, he's very proud of the person he's become from what he has been, but he's not proud of his like physical prowess. He doesn't think he's better than anyone, really.
Oh, you don't think that this guy's a fucking dork
He thinks he's a dork, but he's a dork in the same way William's a musician. He's got his pros and his cons, but usually the pros outweigh the cons. That's why he introduced himself, so he's interested in continuing this.
But yeah, he stands up and he's like,
Okay, I'll follow you.
And I walk over and I sit on the opposite side of Clover. Hey Clover, how you doing? Long time no see.
Clover definitely jumps a bit, and he drops like the.
Sorry, did I scare you there?
Yeah, you're pretty loud,
My apologies. I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine. And I like put my arm around him.
He's like, oh.
he's like laughing, he's giggling. Yeah, Clover, as you look up, you see Ace like buddy hugging or whatever, like side hugging, buddy hugging. This taller orc, he's about 6'2". You can tell he's a half orc. He's pretty like scraggly and like slim built. He has glasses, like he wears a pair of glasses with like literally no bridge of the glasses and no like arms to go behind his ears for the glasses. They are attached to his nose. And he's got a piercing on his lip that is attached to a chain that's attached to a ring around his tusk, and he has two tusks up front. Did I send that photo of him in the art chat sometime ago?
So
Maybe?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
I did a quick little teeny tiny sketch of him because he's a little fucking dork. Oh, I have not. Do I have my sketchbook here? Oh, I do. Okay, I'm just gonna send it to chat. I only have like a little facial profile of him. And he wears his hair up in like a greasy, like dark, like dark greenish hair. And he's like a pale green skin. But yeah, he's laughing along as like Ace goes to like wrap his arm around him, and he's like, "Oh, hello,
I have
Clover.
a friend. Oh.
Oh, I'm a friend. I'm meeting new friends." Yeah. So yeah, he says hello, Clover.
Okay.
It's adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. So Clover's hands are still working like while he looks up, but he's like,
I think it's a cat.
Hi. Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
Clover, this is Rourke.
Yeah, my name's Rourke, but the Y is silent.
With a Y, yeah. Forgot to mention.
No, I didn't even notice the Y. That's how silent it was. Oh yeah, it's nice to meet you, Rourke, with a Y, not an I. Sorry, I have a hard time speaking sometimes. Oh, let me see, Rourke. Nerd, absolute nerd.
I look at Clover, I'm like, mind if I sit down with my new friend here?
No, I'm not doing much, though. So get away.
You're making, like, little stars or something. He picks one of the stars out of the little pile you made.
Yeah.
What are these for?
I don't know. It's a craft. That a lot of my village does. They're like for good luck and stuff. I don't know. But they're really good. Like.
Mind if I keep one?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
He picks
I
out
have
like
too
a
many.
he
I
picks
never
out like a
know what
little
to
red
do.
one. He stuffs it in his like left jacket pocket.
They're
Good
all
luck,
the
you
same
say?
color. That's the one thing. They're all the same
What color are
'cause
they?
Just like parchment. Like just
Oh, like
parchment.
normal parchment color. Mind if I keep one?
Yeah, sure. I have too many. I never know what to do with them because I don't want to just stick them in my bag because I mean they're fragile, so they're just gonna get smushed around. But I like.
You see his eyes
you know-
narrowing as you continue the sentence.
Why are you narrowing your eyes at me?
Why? If you have too many, why are you making more?
Because I need something to do. And and as he's saying that, he like finishes the last one. He's like, shit, I'm out of paper. But I don't know. It's something to do to like focus my thoughts and like
Right.
It's a fidget.
Yeah.
You know?
You need something to do.
And like right now, I feel like I need some good luck. So I felt now is especially a good time to get back into it.
You do anything like that, Rourke?
Have you checked out the quest board up front? There's
Yeah.
some pretty cool jobs up.
Yeah, I took the pleasure of doing that earlier today, actually. Right before I came here.
Oh.
There's a couple different ones that are at least interesting. A lot of them are just, go here, get that, bring it here, but hey, work's work, I need some money. Hey, Clover, you got like 35 gold I can borrow? Pretty please.
Yes?
I wink my fucking little eye at her.
Are
Or
you
at him.
Him.
Are
Sorry.
you trying to
Him.
flirt with
Are you trying to flirt with him?
No.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew he was homosexual again. I knew.
Nah.
I knew you were gay.
Nah, he doesn't do it for tabaxi.
Wow, gay and racist.
Well,
Tisk.
or actually 45 gold. I'm bad at math.
45.
I went out and kind of splurged a little bit. The whole, and he like fades off and he doesn't finish the sentence. Well, anyway, and he looks at Rourke, bought an instrument.
Oh. What kind of instrument?
He puts a leather-bound carrying case on the table. Got me a fiddle.
That looks like a case. That looks like a bag.
It looks big.
It's
Rourke's the type
what's
of
in
guy
the it's what's on the inside that counts. He
Well,
he
Rourke's
does.
the type of guy on
what
Christmas to
I've
be
tried
like, "You
saying
love
a
me
couple
more."
of times too.
How is the case like done? Do they have like latches or is it buttons or what?
At this day and age, it's probably like a belt buckle. Like there's probably like a few like
Mm.
kind of like that to
Yeah.
to like seal it.
That's
Yeah. Hey,
Oh hey, Six.
you should come to the common room. We're hanging out.
You should
Okay.
go to the common room. They're all
What's
hanging
up,
out.
bitches?
Bubble, long time no see, partner. Come on, sit down.
Saw you yesterday.
Oh,
Okay, I sit down.
you're quite short.
I saw you
Quite small
yesterday.
for an orc.
What? What did you say to me? The fuck did you call me?
Well, aren't you green like an orc? Like me? I haven't seen many others in a while. I've definitely not seen one.
Yes. I have a condition.
Are you just a child? Or...
You
No,
just
no,
a child.
I'm sorry, I got a little bit worked up. Too many people around.
No. It's just a condition.
Oh, my condolences.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
he
fine.
got squashed as a baby.
It just it means I can reach cookie jars that are on the floor.
Oh,
Who keeps a cookie
I
jar
can
on the
reach
floor?
cookie jars at the
Me,
top.
asshole! So I can reach it!
Yeah, Ace, that was pretty insensitive.
You know how bad it gets for me.
Oh, well, I guess you're... Oh, wait. I think I've seen you around before. Didn't you, like, cast spells in the Coliseum the other day?
Yeah,
Uh,
pretty cool, right?
yeah. I thought when I saw you and William... Oh, sorry, Ace. Yeah, Ace. When I saw you and Ace, at the Coliseum, I was like, wow, you guys are so cool.
This here is Rourke. I thought I'd introduce him to the party.
Yeah, but the
Why?
why is silent.
Right. Yeah.
Alright,
I thought he'd make an interesting addition. In case we plan on doing any adventuring anytime soon. 4 is better than 3 in any case. Bad at math.
Yeah.
That's so
And
sad
four's
that you're
better
in
than one.
college and you're bad at math, Ace.
It's so sad that they made him eat cement when he was only 6 years old.
Anyway, Rourke, how do you feel about coming along? If we do any bounties.
You mean it?
I look
You
around the
see him?
table.
You see him? His eyes are sparkling.
Oh my god. Ace, when do we talk about like consulting with the party before making big decisions?
That's not a big decision. He's cool.
Oh, bitch.
Pretty
it
fucking
is.
big!
He's a
Adding
big
a
guy.
whole another person.
Yeah, I've got a stature. Yeah.
Figure we seem to be dropping like flies. Then first stick, then Bloodstar, and hell, fucking soon. I figured it better be time to add rather than subtract to the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure, fine.
Think he can hold his weight, right? You said you were doing spellcasting, right, Rourke?
Oh, yeah. I can do spells like this.
And he's kind of cast. If I pull up his character sheet, loading, checking the spells book. You see him reach into his pocket and he pulls out like a clump of clay, possibly like some sort of like soft rock, and you see him just like he mumbles a couple of words, and then the rock just like turns to powder in his hand, and then as it falls down and scatters on the table, he whooshes his hand over it and mumbles another couple of words, and it forms back into a rock.
Wow. If we go up against
Ace's mouth go like
super good.
yeah. Ace's
Yeah.
mouth is like open wide. It's like that's a pretty neat trick.
Are you pogging?
I can also
Is Ace talking?
I can also
Anyway.
not only do that, but if you see this,
And then you see the shape change into like sharp and pointy, and it also turns green.
Oh my god.
Pog.
Does this know any combat magic?
So, can you kill someone?
Excuse me, I'm gonna depart. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Are you?
I mean,
Oh, you
I can
asshole.
definitely manipulate like more rocks, but I didn't think I should show you like a bigger spell in such a small place, and I don't want to hurt you guys.
I mean, in this group, we don't refrain from hurting each
This
other, you know?
economy.
In this economy.
Or you can
Yeah, okay, well. It's not like we exactly need any more big boy magic blasters around here. I'm certain I can make up any slack and damage.
yeah.
It's almost.
I might not be able to blast, but I can do stuff with earth. I don't even need rocks in the ground. I can use the rocks in the sky.
Listen, he's fucking dumb,
are rocks
okay?
in the sky.
Yeah, there's rocks in the sky. You know, like there's the shiny ones in the sky at night.
The moon?
Stars?
Yeah, they're kind of similar to those ones.
Yeah, alright.
Would Clover know? That's not fair.
Right. You would what? Would Clover know what?
No, I was just thinking because when he said like, "Oh, rocks and stars are pretty similar," I was like internally thinking like, would Clover know that stars are made of gas? And then I was like, no, he would. He would just know that there's shiny things in the sky, probably.
These shiny things in the sky,
Yeah.
and we've seen them fall down.
Sorry, my bad, dropped it.
And I guess we're just waiting for Ace to.
Have you ever robbed somebody?
Hmm?
Have you ever watched the life leave a man's eyes?
Well, maybe once before, but I wasn't the one who did it.
I mean, that's something you gotta deal with a lot around here.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of part of adventuring. You always find some sort of conflict somewhere.
Bubble
Oh,
Breath,
what-
do you want a paper star that I made? I have too many.
What? Wait, why did you make paper stars?
Because I needed something to do with my hands, and I'm very fidgety today, and I like making them because I feel like I need some good luck right now.
No, that's not paper stars. That's paper cranes.
No, like lucky paper stars, and like he picks one up, and it's like this is something they do back home for good luck.
If you need something for good luck, here, 1 second.
And he like goes into a pouch within his pouch, and you can hear like some
Pouch
jangling
pouch.
around, and he pulls out a small round, presumably a coin, but it seems to be like I don't know, like a I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely like a pale, like pastel rainbow kind of color to it, depending on the way the light shimmers off of it.
Oh, like oil slick jewelry kind of stuff.
Like, have you ever seen the inside of a clamshell?
No, but now I'm gonna look that up. Inside of my shell. Wow. That's a. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah.
I like that kind of color.
Pretty.
Yeah. Did I hear Richard come back?
No, Richard's still muted.
What the
I
fuck?
killed him.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. He just passes you the coin of like opaque rainbow colors.
Clover, yeah, I mean, Clover will take it and he'll kind of like just stare at it. And then he'll just be like, this is. I've never seen a thing like this before. This is a new thing. Thank you. I like this thing. I will keep it in my pocket.
Oh, you're welcome. I
Bingo coin.
And I
I'm gonna have
collect
bingo.
coins from random places.
I keep a lot of things from random places. Gas and rainbow coin. Yeah, it'll be useful in the final boss battle.
Yeah. Clover definitely collects all the useful things for the ending boss battle.
Mm-hmm.
Little do you know, the BBEG is allergic to said coin.
Yes, yes. No, the the BBG is like, if you win this arcade machine that only takes this specific kind of coin, I will keel over and die. Or something.
I'll die.
Yeah.
Where the
Oh
fuck is
shit,
that?
I have one of those coins. We get one try at this.
I think I deleted. Oh no, did I delete the funny haha D&D memes thing account? I probably did because it was stupid at the same time. Let's get that back. I guess I'll never have it because I deleted it and then I cleared my little deleted.
Alright. For a second there, I thought that it was not going to accept my project file.
Oh no!
I hate this.
Oh, so wait, I actually need to scroll up and I need to see your finished piece. Oh, nice.
Oh, one thing that I hate that PowerPoint has been doing to me recently is, like, if I try and submit it on Schoology, it'll, like, shift, like, random PNGs, like, down or to the side. So I have it look all nice, and then when I submit it, it looks like ass. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I made it look so nice, and now
That
everything's
does
just
suck.
shifted around. And I hate it. I hate it so much.
The bathroom's like.
Don't go in the bathroom.
Ace. What were you doing in the bathroom for that long?
Apologies.
Bless you.
Life is hell. Don't meet your heroes, kids. They'll be crackheads.
Benny, what are the bathrooms like?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so it took you a while to find them, but you eventually were like, hey, what are up these stairs? You go up the stairs, you eventually find bathrooms. They're pretty cool. Like, there's like, there's several mirrors, and they all seem to be spaced out from each other, like for each sink. And it's like a beautiful granite, and it has like an autumn theme. It's like there's a lot of brown colors like painted, and like brown and orangey and yellowy kind of colors in the bathroom. And there's like, when you go into the men's washroom, you see all the sinks and the mirrors, and then you see that there's like a huge fucking wall with smaller doors. You could presume those are the toilet rooms. And then you go into the toilet room, and it's full of graffiti.
I figured.
And it's lit by
Bad neighborhood.
some just like a lantern or something. Like definitely not a candle, but it's lit up with some sort of light there. Yeah, actually no, I have a better idea. You look to the ceiling in the toilet room that you went in, and the ceiling is like almost like a paper, I guess. And behind it, that's where the light, and it's just like the entire ceiling is lit up. Who knows how? I know how, but you don't. Who knows?
Can I make an Arcana check about the bathrooms?
You want to make an Arcana check about the bathroom?
Is it magical? The light?
Yeah, are you trying to see the ghost of just kidding. No.
How would I determine how the lights are made?
Well, you could try an Arcana check if that's what you're thinking.
I mean, it seems magic. This entire school seems based around magic, so sure. I know nothing. I go back after peeing.
Okay, okay.
I returned from the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I left my violin case on the table.
Oh, well,
It's gone. We
wouldn't have
stole
touched
it and sold it.
Oh.
Yeah, Bubble. What would you have done if you noticed Ace went to the washroom, but he left his so-called
Fiddle.
new instrument on the table?
I don't think I ever mentioned it before I left.
You might. Oh no, not to Bubble. I guess no, because he only said that to Rourke and Clover. But yeah. Bubble, you saw Ace with a new item that he acquired, and he left it on the table when he went to the washroom.
He's muted.
Oh fuck. Is Bubble here?
They're dead. I killed them.
He's back.
He's back.
What's up? Sorry, I was getting up to get a bathroom.
What'd you do with my
Alright.
fiddle?
What
Yeah, so you saw Ace get up to go to the washroom, and his new item that he had acquired, he left on the table.
Oh. I can see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just on the table.
It's in
Ace
a
is
leather
gone.
case. Just on the table.
Oh yeah, I'll pop it open.
Yeah. Okay. So you undo like the belt buckles that kind of like close up the case, and inside is a violin, and it's made out of a really cool looking like wood with like red hues, and it's like, yeah, it's like saturated in red.
Bubbles' eyes light up as they sound like
So that's what he was asking for.
Clover!
Yes.
Gaze! I show it to
What did-
Clover.
With your
What
eyes?
about them? What
I
about
pull out
them?
my pan flute. We can be a band!
Oh shit! Is that what he was asking money for? He asked me for like how much gold did he? He asked me for 45 gold.
I have two.
Oh my god!
We
What did you
are
guys talk
broke.
about when I was gone?
You don't need to know.
Yeah, you don't need to know.
We talked about
Yeah,
CIA.
it's not like your character would know what happened at the table.
Secret.
Blackwell! Cease your pissing immediately, human!
How you doing? Oh, what I miss? And I sit down at the table.
I hand him the violin.
You what to the violin?
I hand it to you.
I pluck the string and I put it back in the case and close it.
Unsheath that musical weapon this instance. I pull out the pan flute.
What seems
We
to be what, you want to be in like a quartet? Or
Yeah.
Rourke, you
Or a
play any
trifecta.
instruments?
High or low?
Oh my god. Hi.
Oh, fuck. No, not my good guy.
Die.
Die.
Scum.
Oh, sorry, what did you say, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, he has an instrument. Just one moment, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Roll on
my
the
God.
table of random instruments. He plays a balalaika.
A what? That's one issue with D&D. I'm just like, a lot of the instruments, I'm like, I barely know.
A balalaika is like a guitar but Russian.
He pulls out 2 tiny drums out of his
Oh, try
large
this.
backpack.
He's a drummer. I sit down and I'm like, what do you guys think? Where do you think a good place to perform would be? I need some funds. Hopefully we can accrue such. I had some ideas for jobs, but this might be the quicker alternative for now.
Oh, you took a look at the quest board? What kind of
Yeah.
job?
Yeah, let's talk about that first. Why not? Bubble, you good to go on a job? Clover, you
Yeah, that's
too?
fine with me. I mean, as long as it doesn't interfere with my classes, I suppose.
I need some money. Like really bad. And
I noticed.
well, and he like straightens his undershirt. Well, the first one I saw that was kind of interesting was we're doing research and development for the university and the military by going to the panoramic woods and gathering potion ingredients. The second one I saw was interesting was traveling to like in between Rish and Aerith, or Aerith, I mean. There's a trail. Like it needs a bit of questing to go to, but we need to find a route from Tristras Field. Need to find a safe path through it. And then the
Oh, yeah, that sounds easy enough.
so the third one is we're supposed to assist quote unquote gods and citizens with high creature activity in the Crimson Covert. Anyone who takes the
Gods?
quest is rewarded for gathering branded bee stingers and bat wings. 5 silver pieces each.
Did they
Well, that's a
specify
terrible
which gods?
No, that's the weird thing.
Just some gods, a handful, real casual like.
I mean, the Crimson Covert is in the north in Drewadoa, yeah? It's a
How'd
bit
you
of
know
a
it's in the north?
because
How'd you know it was in the north?
I didn't. I assumed Drewadoa was north because it's cold. Because I'm from there.
Those geography skills.
You're not from the Crimson Covert.
Well, do I know where the Crimson Covert is?
Okay, I told you it's in Drewadoa. But yeah, if you look at the map, that stick probably left you.
I forgot there was a map.
All
Oh,
the
northeast? Is that the one? The one that's red? That one?
No. You would know that that was the Crimson Covert.
maps. Made
And
it
we're
in
currently
red.
in Ages End, right? Or is that the other one? Are we in?
Other one.
Where
We're
are
in
we?
Drewadoa. We're in Drewadoa.
Oh.
You see, like if you go directly down from the Crimson Covert,
That's where
there's
we
like
are?
that Elven building.
Yeah.
That building, yeah, that's where you are. You're in Osrid.
Where is Rish?
Rish
Yeah.
was
Like all the way back over there.
if you go around the V
Yeah.
by the other tree, like the snowy trees at the north side,
Okay.
there is the left
Okay.
little.
So it'd be actually closer to go to the Crimson Covert than Reach and the area with that.
Yeah, and the Tristria's field is the giant field that is a different color and has no roots on it.
That's literally so far away. What the fuck?
Mhm.
So the Crimson
soon do you
Covert's
need
pretty
this
damn
money?
close. Within a week, ideally.
Do you think we can get up there and back down in a week?
No, not particularly. That's why I kind of asked you before I brought this to attention. My word's as good as law. I promise you, as soon as I get any cut of my pay, I'll pay you back. They have my blood and my fingerprints, so it's kind of important for my well-being.
Why do they have your blood and fingerprints? What the fuck kind of deal did you make?
It's,
that's just normal business.
that's pretty normal, honestly.
That's normal?
Yeah, maybe you should
Clover,
wise
do you
up.
not recall having to ever do that?
Yeah, I was making the choice that like
Maybe you
Clover
should
did.
stop being weird about it.
Well, yeah, I saw it. I figured I'd ask first. I know I could get some bounty hunting work here in the city. I probably could get 45 gold worth in a couple days. But if we're adventuring, then, pay the lady and, and then go out and adventure. And get the money and pay you back.
Yeah, but we ought to get back in time for school, right?
Well, the way I understood, you could go on quests and stuff, and it'll count towards your experience in the way of school, right?
I don't know how killing monsters in a cave gives me experience in diplomacy, but I mean, if it gets me the credit hours, it gets me the credit hours.
You know what? Don't ask so many questions, Bubble.
But go towards
Okay.
curriculum hours and
I will be ignoring
Extra
that.
credit.
How are you? What are you?
who?
He's an orc, right?
No, I'm talking to
what?
you. I pointed Ace. What's your deal?
He hits his chest. He clears his throat. I am a bounty hunter. What kind of question you asking there, bud?
Does that make you happy?
No, not really. The
Why do you do it?
money.
Why do you need money to be happy?
Well, you ever not have any money?
We leave
Yeah.
it as society.
It's kind of rad.
I mean,
Before I understood the concept of money.
I know it well. I do it well, and I don't feel too bad about doing it. So the
Do
way
you have
I
to do
see
things well in order to enjoy them?
it comes down to the person, myself included. If I'm subpar at a task that I'm paid for, I feel like I don't deserve the money that I'm
Like
getting.
talking about yourself? Because you're entertaining all these questions.
I hear a question and I answer it in kind. You ever hear the first
You little
rule of
bitch.
conversation having? Yes, and.
Oh, so you're saying yes? You are a little bitch? Good to know. Yeah.
It depends on who's asking. Bubble, I think me and you are equal in our combative prowess.
Competitive?
I
Competitive.
think we could beat each other's ass just as equally.
Okay.
Unless you
What
got
does that
some
have to
sort
do
of
with
spell.
comedy?
Mold. Ace. Ace, I actually can't hold up this facade any longer. I need you to understand I'm fucking with you. Why are you letting me do this? Why are you letting
I've learned to accept it.
I don't think that's a healthy solution.
He's at the accepted stage of
Bubble,
grief.
Bubble, we've been traveling together for a little bit, and I noticed you've never dropped this side of being totally and absolutely against me, and I don't know why. Why is that? Thought we were friends.
Cringe ratio.
You see
You
his
ratio someone
you
in
see
real
his you see his mouth curl into a lip, like a curled lip disgust look. Thought we were friends, man.
Is this bait? This feels like bait. Are you tricking me into answering one of your questions? You can't do my bit to me, you know. Listen, Mr. Blackwell. If you need my validation in order to have it confirmed to you that we are in fact friends, then I think you are a dumbass. -3 IQ. How are you in college?
See his
I mean,
eyes
he did
narrow?
say he couldn't.
You see his eyes narrow and his jaw, like, locked to one side. Alright. So, which job were you guys interested in?
Killing those monsters sounds like it's at a bad going rate, but it'll probably be the quicker one.
Yeah, it's not across the continent.
Yeah, that first one was, kind of a shocker, honestly. Why would they ask the college to travel all the way across the continent? Doesn't make much sense to me.
You also, if you're really worried about getting a get-rich-quick scheme, well, I might be able to think of something while we're on the way there.
It's
But the
not
inspiration-
really. Honestly, I'd rather an interesting expedition than a large amount of money. At least if I get a cut of 45 gold so I can pay Clover back, I'm fine with just about anything.
Yeah,
Alright.
while you guys were having your little, I don't know, whatever that was, flirting, Clover did, like, pull out 45 gold and kind of slid it over. But you also saw him, like, pull out his journal and write in very big letters, Ace owes me 45 gold,
Thank you so much,
and then
Clover.
close it.
My legend.
I placed my hand on the gold. Thank you so much, Clover.
Uh-huh.
I don't. I'm not in the habit of borrowing gold, but and you can see he wants to say something, but he chooses not to, and he takes the money.
I'm always the lender in campaigns. I'm used to it. I swear, in every campaign I've been in, people ask me for money, like in character. I don't know what about my characters makes people think that.
Because you literally typed in chat, it's like, ha, imagine not having this much money. And I was like, ha, that's the person I'm borrowing gold from. So I look at Rourke, I'm like, so how does everyone feel about him coming along with the adventure to the Crimson Forest? What did I say it was?
Over?
Yeah, Crimson Covert, that's what it is. No answer?
I
What?
don't know, as long as he can walk and not die. Because I am
That's
warning you,
not
dude. I don't touch dead bodies, so if you die, I can't carry you back.
Oh, it's okay. I'm pretty heavy.
You got, like, family or something that will worry about you if you're gone, Rourke? I just realized how bad that sounds.
We're trying to murder Rourke.
Well, you know, it's fine. You know, I've had to walk far to get here. I can carry my own. Thank you, Clover.
Great.
Okay, so do we wrap up here? Like, do we wrap up at the common room and then go back to rooms and, like, go in the morning, or do we go now?
It's evening.
Yeah.
Feels like a good transition to start moving.
Oh, I'll just,
So, how
I'm gonna go
about-
get ready.
How about we regroup at, first thing after sunrise, and we depart northeast.
Yeah, works for me.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
I can do that. Have you talked to Estelle yet about taking the job?
Who?
Estelle?
Do I have to talk to people?
She works at the desk. Oh,
Sure. I
all
have
we gotta do is say,
I have
"Hey,
a I have an errand to run. Where is this Estelle at? Where can I talk to him?
The quest desk. Usually.
He takes a moment. And he's just like lingering eye contact with Rourke. He's like, Thank
I
you.
will help you there.
You wanna come with me for a thing, Rourke?
Oh, okay.
I got an
He-
errand to run.
He gets up and he's ready to follow.
Okay. I say goodbye to Bubble and Clover.
We'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
And we leave.
Good. What is Clover and Bubble doing as soon as Rourke and Ace leave?
I don't know.
You want to do drugs?
Not particularly, but what kind of drugs are we talking?
Why do they talk about drugs when Ace leaves? Ace wants drugs.
Fuck you and your drugs, Ace.
I don't know, whatever a tinder box will do to my body.
What?
I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
Shrug. Let's do drugs.
Slash shrug.
I don't think I will participate, but I will accompany you. And just, yeah, I don't think I want to mess with the tinderbox.
Mamma mia.
And then we do that all night.
I hand them my cocaine. Just kidding.
Bubble pulls out his tinderbox and starts proceeding to eat it, thinking drugs.
What does a tinderbox do to a goblin?
They unhinge their jaw, they swallow it whole.
Oh.
I forgot they could do that. That's freaky.
You keep forgetting that bubble breath is so much stronger than you.
After,
If you want to eat some paper stars, I don't know what to do with them.
Can I have +1 to all of my stats because I have a paper star?
No.
no. Yeah, so Bubble, it takes a while. Like, it takes a while to actually settle into your stomach. And, you start to feel like this like, warm sensation in the pit of your stomach. And then you have, like, a quick thought of almost like a fucking one of those annoying flashbacks that are like, it's like, oh, remember that when this happened? And you remember the time that you were back at home and you cast some fire magic and then you started like breathing bubbles, or bubbles just kept coming out of your mouth. Yeah, you start to hiccup. And then whenever you hiccup, there's just a little puff of smoke. Like a little cloud of
Fucking
smoke.
high.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It almost feels like something's ignited in the pit of your stomach.
Do you need to see a doctor?
No. I need to see a dealer. A tinderbox dealer.
You just gave Ace an idea.
Oh.
That's not good, probably.
Good job, Bubble. You can -1 tinderbox from your inventory.
I already did. I already
Wow.
did.
Ace doesn't have a tinderbox, or Bubble doesn't have a tinderbox anymore. Fucking rip. How are you gonna start fires without that?
I wonder, however, a sorcerer will start fires.
With wild magic? Produce flame, perhaps?
Yeah, firebolt, chaos bolt, chromatic orb.
Create bonfire.
Yeah, so many spells.
Praise
fire.
the sun, perhaps? Okay. If you don't mind.
Okay.
So on the way over, Ace asks Rourke, "Hey Rourke,
Have you ever shot a gun?
you
Killed me.
you ever done drugs?"
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Higher low? No, I have not.
I have a gift for you, partner.
I'll give Rourke the cocaine.
I've
Now, the next couple hours are gonna indicate how much of a friend you are to me. Right? I think we both should partake in a little bit of my special brew. And I hold out like a
moonshine
small,
special brew?
I hold out a small, like, patchwork bag of white dust.
Oh.
Now, this here has a effect on people like you. They make them even smarter than they were before. I'm willing to give you the rest of it.
Well, you shouldn't say something so loud. What if the other students want to partake in something that makes them smarter?
I think I think you're a
Like when you
special.
declare you have gum.
I think
When
you're.
everyone's breath smells bad.
I think you're a special guy. I think you should have both of these doses, if you wish.
Well,
Now,
wanna make-
I recommend you take one of these now, and then save the rest for later if you want, but whenever you think the next one's good. I want you to help me with a little bit of an issue I've been having.
do you want to make a persuasion with
An
advantage?
advantage?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? 11? That's enough, right?
You know, I just met you, but you seem like a trustworthy guy. And so what do I do? Just eat it?
You snort it. Kind of like, well, have you ever taken medicine you have to sniff?
No, but I've smelt a candle before.
It's kind of like that. Just take like a deep breath in. It might
Okay.
sting a bit
You
first time.
You see him like open up the pouch, and he puts it up to his face, and he goes. I don't know if that picked it up, but
Yeah, I heard
he
it.
just okay, perfect.
His
And
big
you
orc
see,
nose.
you see like this pile just lift up in his inhale and
Oh,
goes
no.
up his nose.
Did he only do one dose or
Like
did
a
you both?
vacuum. Oh, it looks like it only took half the pile.
Okay, good. Right, so we're headed to the city. I need to pay off this girl first, and then we're gonna go on a adventure. It's gonna
he,
be a
like-
good one.
He like sneezes and like kind of like does like that scoffing like oh.
There
then-
you go, buddy.
You see him like blink a lot, and he's like stretching his eyes and his face, and he's like, oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you feel smarter yet?
I feel like I can do anything right now.
Exactly. The world's ours to seize, buddy.
The world's our oyster. Let's go and take it.
I pat him on the back, and we head to the music store again.
Oh, okay.
Lorelei's Lorelei's SoundCloud.
Loud.
Is it open still? It's like 9:30, right? 10 o'clock? I don't know. Felt like that'd take like an hour.
You see Lorelai like out the door. She's just like picking up the little sign, like the little like stand-up sign in front of her shop.
I like elbow Rourke. I'm like, hey buddy, this lady was kind enough to let me borrow money. I'm gonna pay her back real quick. Just stay put for a while, why don't you?
Okay.
I confidently stride up to Lorelei. I hand her. I announce my presence. Like, hey,
You startle her.
sorry to bother you. I was able to borrow a little bit of gold from one of my friends.
All right.
Heading out of the city, so. And it's kind of late, but perhaps we can get that dinner later. Maybe when I get back.
Would you like to make a persuasion?
No.
No?
But why do I need a persuasion? She said
You're
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see if it's a yes or a no.
Can I have advantage? I'm feeling confident after subjecting my new friend Rourke to drugs.
There. Do you.
What?
How frisky are you feeling?
I am pretty darn frisky.
Okay.
I am
All right.
perhaps even. I'm perhaps proud. Even.
You're accepting of the traits you're displaying.
I'm accepting myself for what I truly have become, which is a scummy manlord who is just out for blood.
Fair enough.
Oh, for blood, you could have fucking kill her.
No. The different kind of blood, the other kind. I'm ready. Can I have advantage?
Yes, and while you do that, can you make a charisma save as well?
Fuck yeah. 15. And charisma. Boop, boop. Fuck! What does a failed charisma save even mean?
Go to hell.
What does it mean? How does she take 15 persuasion?
Oh yeah, definitely when you come back, you'll have to take me out. I've got a.
I give her a kiss on the cheek. If she allows it.
Yeah, she's not against it. She goes, oh my. Not even dinner first, but.
Don't worry, darling. You'll come to love me in time. I wink at her.
Well, then you definitely owe me a really nice dinner.
Buy you the best dinner this town offers. See you when I come home, darling.
I'll see you then.
And I walk back to
And
Rourke.
he walks inside and locks the door and turns off the lights.
Damn. She's scared. But, like, scared horny.
But not quickly, like at a pace, but she does that.
Okay. Can I tell if she's, like, actually excited about dinner, or does she not seem excited about dinner?
Yeah, you want to make an insight?
Oh, shit. 23? I'm gonna be really upset if she's not.
She's excited for dinner. But you can see she might be excited for more than dinner.
Okay. This is good news. I walk confidently back to Rourke. Hey, Rourke with a Y, how you been, buddy? Holding up okay? How's that special dust treating you?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
You see him like with his like sketchbook out, and he's like,
Man, like, things are kind of like not too pretty, but I've noticed a difference in the way the surroundings look.
As he says, like, too pretty.
hyper-
I'm nodding my head. I'm like, yeah, buddy. That's the good shit. All right. Now the second.
Did you notice that guy who was watching you while you were
What?
talking to that lady over there?
No, not at all. Where is this guy? I need to see him, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't know. He kind of just walked away.
What did he look like?
He wore a cloak. His hood was up. I don't got good facial features, but I think he definitely had to have been a guy. He was just around the corner in the
I'd like
in
to
the
look
back
for this
alley
man.
over there.
Can I make an investigation check?
are you just walking down the back alley to look around?
I'm walking wherever my feet take me.
Alright. Yeah, you want to make an investigation check?
Please, God. 11. Please be enough.
That's an intimidation.
Oh, it's the same modifier. I have a +5 investigation
okay.
as well.
Yeah, you don't see the dude he was talking about.
Rourke, you see where he went? I turn after
He was
talking.
standing there by the barrel.
I go stand by the
then
barrel.
I was enjoying the pretty sights.
I go stand by the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
I look in 360 degrees. Do I see anyone?
You see like people walking down the street, and you see Rourke.
How does Rourke look? Is he okay? He's not having any adverse effects to this drug, is he? I'd hate to lose my new friend.
You see his pupils are like pretty small.
That's normal. Okay, we're good. Rourke, I have connections in this city. I want to go buy more of this drug that you're ingesting here. You got any money?
I've got these different coins, but I don't know if they would work here in
Well-
Dravodoma.
What you got? Let's see.
He pulls out let's see. Where's that dice? He pulls out 8 coins.
It's very vague.
They are all different colors, all different sizes and shapes. One's smaller and has like a square cut out in the center. There's one that looks like it's made out of clay. There's one that's like made out of like a weird bronze, but you don't recognize like the like the imprints.
So it's like non-local
Confused.
currency.
Yeah. Huh?
Do I know any like nations in the area that use like currency other than gold and silver and copper and like platinum and all that?
In this area?
Yeah, does this count as that? Like, if I gave a business person one of his coins, how much would they be worth? Do I know that?
You probably don't know it. You probably don't recognize these coins.
So I don't think they'll be able to be exchanged.
Probably not.
Alright, Rourke. I think what you have on your hands there is foreign currency. Now, I don't know what they have here, but I heard tell of exchanges that can be made of foreign to current currency, and maybe you could find one of them, but that's besides the point. We got a lick of business to take care of. Now you see, and I take him to a point where, you know, I am sure, absolutely sure that no one is going to be listening or looking at us.
So just further into the back alley.
Yeah.
Further.
Now, Rourke, we're about to commit a crime.
Oh,
Rourke, have you ever committed a crime?
Rourke, have you ever committed a crime?
I know.
We're gonna look for a no-good back alley scoundrel who deals in the drug dealing arts. And then we're gonna take everything he owns.
Oh,
Now, what we're doing is a lesser crime than he's doing, so I don't feel too bad about it, but how do you feel about it?
well, we aren't killing him, are we?
How would you feel if we were?
I don't know how I would feel about that. I've never had to kill someone before.
Really? He says in a very nonchalant, like, sort of like you've never had gum sort of feeling.
Oh,
Well,
I've never had to kill someone with my own hands.
you have combat magic, Rourke.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is it loud?
Oh, well, I have one that definitely bursts out like a really loud ringing noise that's painfully intense and erupts from the point I choose.
Yeah, I think we've had similar experience with that one.
But I can whew, they might be a bit noisy.
Rourke,
I
you
can-
got my back if shit gets hairy, so to say. The situation gets Charlie Foxtrot.
One can try.
Can I tell if he's honest? Like, does he have my back?
Insight. He has your back.
Fucking, it's so borderline. I can't tell if you're being honest. I'm gonna believe you.
You should believe everything I tell you in response to your roles. Because that's
Sure,
what your character would do.
That's what my character would believe. Alright, Rourke. Let's go find us a drug lord.
Okay.
He
Can I
does like,
yeah.
a couple of stretches. He pops he juts out his arms quickly, and you can hear his shoulders pop. And then he kind of sets them
So,
back in.
I'm not sure the extent of my background thing, ear to the ground. It's technically the society, if you use the loose definition of criminal underworld. I'm looking for a drug dealer who deals in similar or the same drugs as he has ingested. I'm looking for more of that, and possibly one who does that same thing but for perception.
Sorry, hiccups. Yeah. So, I'd say you're familiar with this drug. You've
Yeah.
seen it around. You've seen the people who've sold them. So you can probably predict their tendencies in the way they act, or like how they deal or where they deal. And you kind of just find that you pinpoint that idea and get that idea in your head. And you're like, hey, now where in Osrin would that place be? And you walk down a few back alleys wherever your thoughts and your feet take you, apparently. And you've got a strong sense. If you look around, you'll probably find some shady dude in a back alley or whatnot. Would you like to make a perception or investigation check?
Investigation, please. Can I have advantage because Rourke is helping me?
He doesn't know what you're looking for.
You're probably right. Alright, please. 18?
Yeah, so you're walking around, you've got a pretty good idea, and you are able to find, just as a deal's going down, and the dude he was dealing with just walks away, and you can presume that the dealer, the dealer, sticks around in the back alley, and he lights up a cigarette.
Is there anyone else around?
No, Rourke.
Well, yeah. So it's just Rourke, me, and this dealer. Within 30,
The
40
dealer's
feet.
like down the alley a little bit further, but yeah, you're walking up to him.
I can't see anyone else.
No, the dude that was dealing with him just kind of walked off onto out of the back alley and to a main road. And
I'd like to make a prayer to Lucifer.
okay,
I pull Rourke aside as we enter the back alley where the strange drug dealing man is. I'm like, you mind just hanging out for a sec? I need to think for a moment.
Okay.
I'd like to contact Lucifer and find out if I'm doing the wrong or right thing.
Okay. Would you like to make a religion check? And tell me how you feel about it being either way.
If it's right, I feel like I am proud that I was able to figure this out without anyone telling me, and if it's wrong, I feel like I'm...
Oh, sorry.
What? Oh.
Like,
How do I feel about this scenario?
how you feel about the scenario and like what you would see in the scenario is right and what you see
Okay.
in the scenario is wrong.
So it's wrong that we're about to literally rob this man. And if he doesn't, William has full intention on killing him and taking it. What he thinks is right is the fact that this man is a criminal. He has obvious criminal ties. And Rourke is here backing him up in, like, goodwill, knowing that this is exactly the right thing to do. Or so he thinks.
Religion check.
Oh no.
So you're standing there and you're praying, you're thinking like, oh man, is this the right thing or the wrong thing to do? Lucifer, is this the right or the wrong thing to do? And you like get this cold sensation and practically a shrug. Like, kind of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel like you've been told it's right or wrong.
Ace takes a moment to internalize this, and he's like, well, it's now or never. And he starts walking very unassumingly towards this man. Hey, buddy!
And as soon as you say, hey buddy, and he looks up at you, Clover and Bubble, what you doing?
Meth.
Meth or math? Both.
Meth.
Just
I don't
shooting it
know.
up in the academy.
Waiting for the quest to start.
Waiting for the quest to start. You're just
I'm
like,
sorry.
oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna go get my good night's sleep. I'm all
Yeah.
ready to go in the morning.
Get my little pack packed.
I'm sorry, this last, 2 sessions have been really eccentric, my bad.
And what's Clover up to? Helen.
She's dead.
Helen.
Sorry.
What's
What
Clover up
happened?
to?
Clover. Cause it's like nighttime now, yeah?
Yeah.
I guess he could sleep. Cast tiny hut, sleep.
Cast any hut so you could feel a bit more safe.
Yeah.
Would you like to make a charisma save for me?
Uh-oh.
I don't like that you keep asking me to do these things.
I feel flattered that you stole the charisma saves from me.
I don't know what I did to deserve this.
Alright. So, Clover,
Mm.
you're going to bed.
Yes, I'm going to bed.
And you're having a relatively good dream. Like, you're thinking about home again. And it's a different memory of home and your choice. Would you like to describe the good dream you're having of home?
What? No. No. Okay. I think it would probably be one of their mom first taking them out into the woods and teaching them and it's when Clover's a kid and they're at that kid phase where they ask a question about anything and they don't accept oh, that's a flower as an answer. They're like, what kind of flower? Just constant questioning.
But why is it a flower? Why?
Yeah, why is it a flower? grow here? You know, like that kind of stuff.
Why does it grow? What does it do? Why is it here? Why does it exist?
Yeah.
Why?
Why do we exist?
Why?
Yeah, it's like one of those.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. But yeah, it's like that stage, and they're like, but you know, their mom knows a lot about plants, so they're able to kind of answer the questions actually. Yeah, bonding, nice times.
Yeah, so as you're like looking at the flowers and looking at the trees, and your mom's like crouching down and being like, yeah, my dude, yeah, my son, this is what this flower is. Um, there's it's sunny out, and it's pretty shaded where you are because the trees, once you're in like fuck, what did I call it? Harmony Holt or whatever. Yeah, once you're inside Harmony Holt, the branches and the flowers and the leaves and everything from the trees, they kind of just make like a ceiling and like block out a lot of the sun. But a gust of wind, like goes by, and the leaves and the branches shuffle, and some light, or like there's some sunlight shines through, and it like kind of blinds you for the second, like oh, that's sun, that's bright. And you know, as you're looking up to the sky, you can feel the warmth of the sun as you bathe in it for that brief moment, and you feel the warmth, and you feel the warmth, and all you can think about is the warmth. And then your vision flashes with like the fires that you saw engulf Stick. And like it like flashes in between, like you're there in the forest, you're there seeing the fire, you're there in the forest, you're there in the fire, like it's just really quick flashes between the two. And then you hear your mom like, honey, are you okay? Like, and yeah, and then it's the next morning for you.
That's so nice of you to do that to me. Anyway,
You're
I'm gonna
welcome.
send some old art I made actually that's kind of similar to that situation.
Damn. You have fire
wait, no, I said
PTSD.
that. Yeah, I already didn't like fire. Now I have fire PTSD for reals.
Sorry that
That's
I'm
so
spitting nothing but fire right now. It's hilarious. Penis serious.
Yeah. Interpret it as you will, but maybe Bubbles fucking coughing up like fucking smoke and eating a dinner box. Like you're like, oh shit, fire! Like that's a fire hazard.
No,
and
another
you're
one
like,
of my friends is gonna catch on
I
fire.
drink a sippy cup of water.
Sippy cup of water.
Yeah, Bubble, at night when you drink your sippy cup of water, you stop hiccuping the puffs of smoke. And you feel like the burning sensation, or like the warming sensation in the pit of your stomach is like subsiding.
Love how all my friends just catch on fire. That's so great.
Well, I never liked fire to begin with, and yet all around, it's always fire this, fire that. This sets on fire, that sets on fire.
The guns need fire to work. Everything needs fire.
Everything needs fire.
It's like life, bro. Come on.
I hope you don't like summer. Anyways.
The bubble?
Then.
Huh? What's up?
What are you doing?
I already said I'm getting 8 hours.
He had some sippy cup water, and he's good now, and he's resting for
8 hours.
ready for the next adventure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I take up so much time with my bullshit antics. I just feel like
Yes.
Ace has a lot of character development incoming.
Mm-hmm. Ace, you're like, hey buddy, in the back
buddy.
alley. What can I help you with?
Heard you got the stuff.
Well, I've got quite the selection of goods.
Don't worry, I'm not a cop.
No, I can tell.
What kind of goods you got?
Depending on what you're looking for.
Where are they?
Well, I've got powders, I've got edibles, I've got smokables.
Who you with?
Who do you think I'm with? Sorry, I'm changing the voice a bit. But yeah. Yeah, he's a dark, grumbly, and soft-spoken man.
You,
but yeah,
are you a
I'm with.
protected citizen?
In a sort.
Who you protected by?
What would you like to know?
Just call it idealistic curiosity. I look at Rourke.
Oh, yeah. So much curiosity. He can tell that he's trying to put on like a strong outlook, like, yeah, I'm tough and intimidating. I've got you, man.
Can I look around to see if there's anyone watching us?
Yeah, would you like a perception?
Can I
Perception
be
or
perceptive with advantage with Rourke beside me?
Sure. This I'll give it to you.
24. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's no one watching. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Seems like there's
Except yourself. You're watching yourself.
seems like you're pretty alone out here, buddy. No one to watch you fall.
Oh, there's always eyes on me.
Pardon? What did he say?
Well, like I said, I am protected in
Right.
sort.
I go to shake his hand.
Alright. Okay, go. He looks at you expectantly, but also like quizzically, like the fuck you doing? And is like looking you up and down, and like, I don't think he has money in his head.
Oh, don't mind me. I like to shake the hand of the man that I'm about to do business with. I'd like to buy some, powder that makes you more perceptive to those around you.
Perceptive. I might have something like that.
Well, let's see it.
And like he takes a glance like to the side, making sure like no one's around. And he reaches into his cloak, like a trench coat. And there's a trench coat underneath. He reaches into his cloak. There's a trench coat underneath. And he flashes you. The inside of his trench coat side.
Okay.
And and he has like strung up and like many pockets. And he's like, well, I've got different wares here. And
As expected. And I look at Rourke and like, all's going according to plan. There we go.
for perception, I recommend this magical wonder.
My eyebrows like go up. I'm like, ooh.
It's a powder. And like he digs into a pocket and he pulls out a little baggie, like a little satchel, and it's tied up and it has like the drawstring, and it looks pretty nice. And he's like, this here is called mountain ash.
Mountain ash. Now,
It's
I'd love to do business with you, but you know, I really don't like doing business with a man unless I know who he works for. So, who do you work for? And I like go to like pull money, like pull money out of my quote unquote jacket or whatever. I don't have any money. I mean, I have silver, but it's like not even close to enough. I pull money out of my jacket. I stuff my hand in my jacket.
a god of nature. I don't know if you would know. Not many know of him anymore.
That's probably for the best. How much do I owe you?
For how rare this little satchel is, and how I have to acquire it, and to say I am the only one who provides it. It's gonna be quite the high price. Let's
That's all right.
say 18 gold.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
And he's like, as if the pouch, like the satchel, is like a like a softball or something. He's like shaking, like he's like weighting it in his hand, and he like throws it up lightly, just like only a few inches high, and he's like just like throwing it up, catching it, throwing it up, catching
Cool.
it, throwing it up, catching it.
Oh, that's not bad at all. One sec, I gotta find my coin purse, and I'd like to pull into my jacket and find my gun. And I pull it out, and I shoot him in the head.
Okay, would you like to use your surprise round?
Sure?
I don't know, but yeah, you can fucking,
I pull out Ruby.
yeah.
I'd like to shoot him in the head point blank. Without him expecting anything.
Yeah, do you just wanna like fucking
He's,
roll the
fucking
hit
kill
with
him.
advantage?
Can I just kill him?
Why? Could you do this to him? How dare?
I feel like normal combat doesn't make sense in this scenario.
How much damage would you do?
1d4 plus 10, or no, 1d10 plus 4 piercing. I mean, I can roll if you want, but...
I'm gonna say, for the heck of it, yeah, it's no problem to fucking get off the little,
Little pot shot. Little bitch.
little fucking pot shot, yeah. Yeah, if you just want to roll your damage, because you're shooting him in his head and at point blank.
It
I'd
does
say it's probably-
16. Do I
I'm gonna
crit?
say it's like exactly a crit, so
Okay.
yeah. So that's 16 to hit.
So I do 25 damage to this man. Does he die?
Yeah. Yeah, you fucking blow his head off.
As fast as possible after he falls to the ground, I take his jacket off of him, take it with me, and like pat his pockets down to make sure there's nothing else on him, and I run away as fast as I possibly can.
Okay. Can I get an like an athletics? I think that's what it is for running. Fast and fire.
19.
Okay, let's see how athletic Rourke is. Okay, yeah, so you bolt.
Does he get a 1? What did he get? I make sure... Fuck, I should have said, I make sure he's not that far behind me.
You got a nat 1.
Oh,
So
shit.
yeah, you just fucking bolt out of there.
After a
You're like
after a
grabbing
second.
this jacket and you're like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah. Did
And you surprise Rourke.
did I
and
get
he's like,
every...
"Whoa,
I make sure I
whoa,
get everything
whoa."
from him first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you run off. You run off.
Yeah, as fast as I can. I know this is a
By
crime.
the time you get to the point of like, oh, I think I got pretty far enough distance. I don't think anyone's gonna suspect me. You turn back and Rourke's not there.
I run and get Rourke as fast as possible.
You see Rourke just jogging. He's like,
Come on, run!
It's like, oh man, no, wait. You run too fast. I can't keep up.
and he's slowing down. He's like, oh, I just can't. Go on.
No, come on, it's alright. And I fold up the jacket and put it in my, like, I stuff it as far as I can and, like, conceal it in my jacket and, like, other stuff, whatever, backpack. I don't know if I'm carrying a bag. Probably not backpack, but I stuff it in, like, the back part of my jacket just to, like, make sure it's hidden. And I make sure, you know, no one is around us that is looking at us, that is, like, perceiving us to be a threat.
okay.
And I walk back to the university.
All right. And he's like, Rourke, like, as soon as you guys get back to the campus, Rourke's like, oh man.
Do I think I was
Ooh.
followed or seen?
Perception?
Can I roll investigation?
Perception. If you think you've been seen, like investigation's like looking.
I'm not proficient in perception. That's the main difference.
But are you looking if someone's following you?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Fucking 2? Are you 7?
You
I got a
look-
7.
You look around.
Oh,
You
this
don't
is gonna
see
go
anyone.
well. I'm really happy that I took the time
You
to
don't
look
think
so I
you've
can
been
roll a
followed.
fucking
You feel like
7.
you've been followed.
I go back to my room and I say goodbye to. No, I'm just. On the way
Yeah,
back.
Rourke, when you guys hit the campus,
Yeah.
Rourke said goodbye. He hasn't ran that much or like that fast in a while, and he needs some rest. He's
Before I
exhausted.
like let Rourke off in his room or wherever, where do I drop him off at?
He kind of just like goes off a different direction as soon as you guys get to like the campus, like in
Okay.
like the main gate.
I say to him, "Now, Rourke, this guy was a low-life scumbag. All right, that was his life's work. Low aspirations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all good. I
He's a
didn't
criminal.
kill him.
He's a criminal.
It's all
We're-
good. I didn't kill him.
We're better than him." And I pat him on the shoulder.
If you say so, yeah, okay.
You don't think less of me for killing that scumbag, do you?
No, I think you're still pretty cool.
I nod my head. See you tomorrow for the Crimson Adventure. We're gonna have a good time. And I pat the jacket where my stash is.
season with Will. Nice.
Hell yeah! See you tomorrow.
See you.
And I head back to my room and I go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
What did I get? Cool drugs?
You got some cool drugs.
Cool.
But also, would you like to make a charisma save again? Okay.
That's probably bad.
All right.
I can't tell if these charisma saves are bad or good. I hope they're good.
As Ace falls asleep.
Oh shit.
You have a night terror.
Did
Do I
you guys
pee?
want to? Do you guys want to continue? I know we've only played for like fucking
We
3
only
hours.
played for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Sorry I've eaten so much of the
Probably
time.
3
That's just-
hours. Just for reference, because I think me and V are on the same time zone. It's like 1 a.m. for us. So, even though it might only be 3 hours, at least for me personally, I probably can't do much longer.
Yeah, because I did. 60 work tomorrow?
Six died.
A ball! 6, my bud.
Dead. Poof. Gone.
My buddy old pal.
Napped in the Thanos.
So anyways, Homestuck, right?
No, I don't know.
God
I
damn.
actually never read Homestuck.
I feel
You've
like this is an
never read-
important moment in Ace's character development.
What, reading Homestuck?
Yeah. I've never read Homestuck, but I've heard it's about, like, people with horns. It's pretty cool.
I can recognize Homestuck. I can, but I still haven't read it. You know, an important moment for me will probably be when I finally
That's like-
watched
That's like
JoJo.
an old style lore anime type thing with Naruto, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know, like, my 3 friends have seen it, and they're like, you should see it. And I keep saying no out of spite. Mainly to spite Brendan. I like
Yeah, fuck
his-
Brendan.
Yeah, like, is Victoria. I'm like, yeah, you two are great. But Brendan, everything's a fucking JoJo reference to Brendan. And I'm like, no, just because of you. No. I have the ability to watch it. It's on Hulu.
Next session,
I
I'm
think
gonna
I saw
be-
it on Netflix.
Next session, I'm gonna be a brooding asshole. So I can, like,
Oh.
let you guys talk instead of me. Because I feel like I've been taking up, like, 2/3 of this with my
Well, you-
shenanigans. First, I bought a violin, and then I killed a man in cold blood in the alley.
Yeah. It's less of like, oh, we had stuff we wanted to do and you were hard in the spotlight, but it's more just like
We want to move
don't-
forward.
Yeah, we don't really have things to do here. You know, Clover is just
Yeah. Ace needs
you know,
to change before we leave the city, and this is my way of doing it.
getting a
Ace
virus.
is
That
no
changes
longer
man.
Ace is no longer dad. Ace is killing men in cold blood and playing the violin to make up for it.
You killed the man? I zoned out for a long time. Did you kill someone?
Me and Rourke went to an alley. We saw the drug. We killed the drug man, and then we took the drug, and we came back to the university.
Ace. Why?
I don't feel bad at all. That man was a criminal.
so.
alright? I mean, technically, I'm a
But
criminal.
you're the one who's doing the drugs.
Vinny,
You're
what
act-
is failing a charisma save do to me?
I don't know,
We'll
but
see short,
dude,
probably
dude,
next
you're
session.
doing. You can't have the moral high ground.
Is it bad or good?
You killed him for drugs.
That is up to your interpretation.
You killed him for drugs. You do not get to have the moral high ground. here.
Hey, I killed him so Rourke can experience blood. All right, that's the reason. I wouldn't have killed him if Rourke didn't come with me. I was gonna persuade him
You're the
if
one
Rourke
dragging
came with.
Rourke everywhere.
I took Rourke with me because he told me he could come, and I gave him drugs. I gave him a present.
You give Rourke drugs. We met the man. Like I met the man today. You met him yesterday.
He's a cool dude.
Oh.
He's got glasses going through his nose.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
Have you ever seen a glasses man go through his nose? Like that?
No.
I
Pretty
may
wacky.
or may not be getting a bridge piercing mainly to get the special glasses.
That's so fucking cool. A Bubble's back!
Sorry, I was going to the bathroom.
What did you do while I killed a man?
Went to the bathroom.
We
Woke
were
up,
wondering,
ate some
uh,
breakfast, went to the bathroom.
we
That's
were
what
wondering
Bubbles
if you work tomorrow 6.
Tomorrow, no. I
Talon
have
has school,
classes
doesn't she?
tomorrow, but other than that,
Yeah. I wake up in 6 hours.
Oh no.
oh gosh, I do have to wake up early too. I have to take my friend Morty to a doctor's appointment.
I also
Morty.
gotta wake up early tomorrow because I'm cooking the entire fucking Thanksgiving dinner. even though my mother said that she was going to cook a couple of items, she's telling me I have to go there and help her make it. So I'm cooking it anyways. So,
Do you have Thanksgiving in October?
Hmm?
Do you
yeah,
have
we do our Thanksgiving in October because this is the end of our harvest season.
It's disgusting.
You're
I don't know.
fucking
Just
disgusting.
in my mind, it is ingrained that like
Huh?
spooky come first, then
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Spooky
Oh, we're
first.
thankful before spooky because spooky is usually snowy. Yeah, Thanksgiving is more like, oh, thankful for the harvest, and it's like just celebrating harvest.
That makes
It's
sense.
not like the traditional Thanksgiving of like being thankful
Which is
for-
celebrating genocide. Usually.
So Ace Critical failed a
that?
charisma save
That's funny. You just
Right.
after I murdered a man and ran
crit
away.
failed. So you failed a charisma save, and then you crit failed. So
What does this mean?
this will be interesting next session. If we're, I'll have to do it up for next session.
I'd like to leave the city
But
so we can go northeast to the Crimson Forest.
I'll just say, Ace, you dream stuff at night. If we're continuing.
I'm down for continuing. I don't have a limit. I'm third shift, so I'm weird, but you guys can, like,
I
you
would
guys can
like
end if you like. I'm fine with that, I guess.
I would like the other players to have a chance to get their
Yes,
goals done.
please.
But that is up to the players if you want to continue or if you want to save it for next session.
I'm probably
'Cause I know
gonna.
Bubble could probably do one of his goals, like what Bam.
I'm probably gonna hop off for the night. Because it takes me a while to like wind down and then go to sleep. So yeah. But.
Alrighty. So
yeah, I'll see y'all next week.
I guess we'll just end the session here then.
You can really think and brainstorm on what you are going to subject Ace to. You know.
And I'll also brainstorm as to what I'm subjecting everyone to. I don't even know what to subject Bubble to,
Please no.
and I feel bad. Like I want Bubble more included.
I'm just gonna shut up next episode.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I was mostly doing homework. Sorry. I had shit.
No,
to do.
it's
I
all
feel
good.
like I completed all my goals. This is great.
Dude,
Yeah,
Shit.
and everyone had to. Well, technically, Bubble and Clover both did one goal.
Hey,
I
there you go.
survived. I found
You guys survived.
Amazing.
And I cast magic missile at 3rd level.
You
At
crit
third
failed.
level, would you like to roll your fucking counter thing?
I forgot he's a wild magic sorcerer. Holy shit. What if he, like, fireballs the fucking university?
That'd be funny one day. One day.
Only one tick?
Vinny, am I gonna have repercussions for murdering that man?
Oh, you're gonna have repercussions for a couple of things, okay?
He's a lowlife. Like, who cares, you know?
Have
Yeah,
so
but
much
I
shit, okay?
That's
You
still a
failed your
person.
charisma
I have
save.
decided that I am ready for the repercussions. If Ace dies, he dies. Alright?
Oh yeah, by the way, Clover, your
Oh.
dream was a actual successful
Hey!
charisma save.
Hey! There you go. Vinny, where'd you get the concept of charisma saves?
I have a lot of different encounters that are possible to achieve through charisma saves.
Did you get it from
So
me?
I just started with I started with a few different encounters to do charisma saves with, and to deal with stuff. And so I just kind of rolled with it because I was like, you know what, this is just common between these few things. So I'm just gonna roll with it, and you know, charisma saves, it's a thing, and I've made it even a bigger thing than you'd realize.
It makes sense, like, mechanically.
Yeah, DM speaking, I've homebrewed some stuff with the religious factor of this campaign. and
Me too.
a main family of gods deal with a lot of charisma saves. Whether you get, when it comes to blessings and curses from them. So then I'm like, there's so many charisma saves. Let's just keep throwing some more. And people are scared of charisma saves. And then sometimes
This
they...
usually means you're like feared or charmed.
Yeah, exactly. Feel the fear.
Feel the fear!
I'm terrified of that. Please don't.
You do realize I'm just gonna...
Imagine
Yeah.
that being a high charisma.
Yeah. It's yeah. So, whose goals are first? I think you should do
okay.
her first.
Yeah, Clover.
Clovu.
What level are you?
I'm level 5.
You're level 5. So your survival was an easy goal, so you get 750 XP.
He actually gave me XP from that. Okay, 750. Okay, I'm keeping that
I
as
don't
in
think
mind.
you chilled the fuck out. Like you can argue that making your stars chilled you. Like you had some
a
chill
little
time.
bit, and then Ace came over and yelled at me.
Hey,
And
buddy,
then-
you
And then you
ever
also had a
seen a
spooky
fuck-
dream, and you had like so much PTSD from Bubble and the dream, and can't sleep good at night.
You ever
That's where
swallow
you are.
matches and have PTSD afterwards?
Call him out, but yeah.
We could argue that you did chill the fuck out.
I think-
for a moment in time.
I personally think she was pretty fucking chill before we introduced Rourke to her.
Yeah. So you get another 750 XP for an easy goal.
750. Oh, yeah.
Bubble, what level are you?
6? Hello?
Yes.
What level are you?
What did I get? What experiences must I have? What god am I? I think I'm level. Where did I put this? There you are. I'm level 5.
Alright, so you survived. Get 750 XP for an easy quest. Your third goal was cast a spell, and that's going to be easy, and for another 750. Do you feel that you completed or worked towards your second goal?
I feel like I worked on it.
Worked on it? Okay. Then you get working towards, which is like what was it, 50 times your level?
Yeah.
So 250 XP?
6, or no, he's 6, like. Are you 6 yet? Are you level 6?
I'm 6. Bubble's not.
Yes, he'd be 300.
I'm
There
not
you go.
6th level.
Oh!
No, he's level 5.
Oh! Sorry, there's a brief confusion about the level 6
did
and the
6.
name 6.
Fool!
I am 6.
I'm 6 and I'm 6 and I need help.
Who knows?
Perfect. Well, now we have an idea of what's happening now. You guys are doing jobs. You guys are exploring.
I have
Things
a
are gonna
brief
be
thing.
hype.
This I don't know. Who knows? Never mind. I better not even talk now that I think about it, because a lot of my goals would probably be shut down if this was the case. Never mind.
Concerned.
The goal system I had in mind when I implemented it in the first place was that goals that literally take hardly any effort to complete don't warrant an XP. But you take that however you want it. Really, it's up to the DM.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
Oh, like the survive and the.
If it's like walk 3 miles, or like walk 3 days, or walk 3 feet, you know, you don't really warrant XP for the 3 feet one, you know?
you know, I got you. I just kind of accepted it this time because last session we had no goals.
Yeah, it is
and-
very difficult to set goals if you don't know where your character is headed, or if you don't know where the quest is, or like the storyline is headed.
Yeah.
It
so
was at the tree for us. A
Yeah.
little tree.
Yeah,
We know where we're going now.
Yeah, we've got
To
goals
hell.
now. And we got
Yeah.
real goals, but also, some people don't even get any goals done. So, XP. Ace, what level are you?
I'm really good at this game, by the way. I really wanted to say that I'm like the best. Congratulations, me, on completing all 3 of my goals.
Wow.
Did you though?
Whoopsie
Did you
doopsie.
really?
I did.
All right. Okay. So your first goal is going to be easy. What level are you? 5?
6.
Yeah.
I'm 5th level fighter, 1 level warlock.
Right. So you are that's 906 900 XP. Your second goal, get work to join the party, is another easy for 900 XP. And then your buy an instrument is going to be a medium, which would normally be like an easy goal, but you know, there is some stuff.
Yeah, I noticed. I think that's going to be an interesting one. I'm looking forward to
1800
dinner.
XP.
I'm looking forward to dinner when we get back. Thank you. 1800 times 2. Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
But yeah, next time goals will actually need to be goals because now we actually have stuff going on in this campaign again.
Fucked up.
Stuff like what?
I am going to bed.
Yes. Good night, 6.
That's accurate.
Night.
Night.
Hi. Hello?
Hi. What?
What's up?
Hello. You are now trapped, and you are